Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. A very exciting show for you. For the next 3 hours, we've got incredible jewelry. We've got big values, I'll tell you. This is a very, very cool day to shop because we have special pieces, some of our very favorites in gems, but of course, the big values are here. So we're really excited you're with us. And this is what's coming up. Blue Wing Block D, Asher Cutting, really, really special classic is here. We have a very, very important turquoise. This is the turquoise that is dressed up, and I mean really, really exotic diamonds. It's nice to put diamonds around things, but it's, in my mind, even better when we get to see pink diamonds, and we're going to see that turquoise, pink diamond, and white diamond combination today. Also have some gorgeous earrings, and guess what? It's a stone we very rarely see, but we need to have more of because it's amethyst, and we all love a good amethyst, right? So we bring you the best. We're going to bring you earrings in amethyst that are super affordable, plus a gents ring. How about this? Fawn diamond in a round brilliant. I know my ladies are going to be a little bit, maybe a little jealous of this one because it's actually one that we get a lot of requests for. This 1 carat fawn diamond is a round brilliant in our gent style. Classic as can be. So we're really looking forward to sharing that with you, as well as a couple of wheels. Big, 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 big museum pieces are here, but they are discounted. So if you've ever wanted a 2.5 carat yellow diamond, we've got it. You want the biggest and best of the cat's eye Endicolites, it's here. Also a ruby that is not for the faint of heart, with also yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. So quite the show we have for you. A lot of one of a kind. So always, always, always feel free to dial in really early when you see something you love. That's going to help ensure you get it before one of your shopping comrades does. And we do have some really big buys, even on diamonds. We've got a cool yellow diamond ring coming up in the first few minutes. That's a band style. So a lot of those bigger designer yellow diamond round brilliants, but in a really, really wearable, versatile band. So that's going to be here. We're starting with quite the opal that looks like a party in a stone. And also we do have, this is all in the next few minutes, the yellow diamond band, the opal, and the Padparadscha. That is the single most affordable Padparadscha I've had, especially when it's this size. So get ready because we're starting with a major, major wow here. So again, if you have any requests, get those in. We'll help you out. If there's anything maybe you've missed in the last couple of days, you want to see if it's still available, good time to do that is right now on this Saturday. And we hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday and Saturday so far. Now, it's a big Saturday, right? A lot going on. So hopefully we're all ready for a little bit of shopping right here in between before I know the they call it the Derby is coming up today, and they call it the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. I think that we've got some pieces here that could be very exciting, but they wouldn't even last 2 minutes. So get ready on values. Let's take a look at how we're going to start this Saturday with a really special opal. And like I said, requests are really welcome. We'd love to hear those. But this is a special piece, and we've got a really, really big opal here. And what do you think of something unique in that, yes, it's going to be that what we call crystal opal, but instead of being completely transparent, you've got a deeper base color. So that's normally something we only see with the black opals. This is item number 8786. It is only one, as opals always are. But what you have here is also going to be that really, really important size. It's an 853. That's actually what it weighs. What it's going to look like is a different story, and it's even larger. And then it is, of course, that rare cut in that it's a round. And then what did we add to the sides? We thought the stone was really the inspiration here with the bright greens and all these neon tones, but it's really almost like a marbleized effect. I mean, this is Mother Nature, of course, right? So it's not painted on canvas, but it's actually Mother Nature. It makes them even more intriguing. The way the colors are all coming together and swirling together, but they're all bright and vibrant. The reds, the oranges, the neon purples are there, the yellows are there. And then, of course, the greens are really the inspiration behind, look at what we've added. Really important round, brilliant Savorite garnets to the sides, just one big round on each side to really bookend it nicely and give it just a little extra. This really, when you get into these size stones, as you'll see it on the hand here, it's really large. So, we wanted to keep it, do I say tame? I don't know if that's the right word when you've got an opal that looks this good, but by keeping it without a lot of extra halos around it, you're really still giving a nice, fairly wearable size, even though it's really a big stone. So it's going to give you double the look. Now I've got a carat weight for you on the Savorites. It is 16 points, so an 8-pointer on each side, which you see there. And for all the beauty this gives right now, get ready. It gives you even more of those bright, brilliant, beautiful colors when you see it in person. So you get all the different colors from the side profile in every which way. And what do you think about that? So a really good look. And we're going to do something really wild here on the price tag to get it out the door. So come on in early and take a look. Look at that. that. I mean, really to see the yellows and the purples and the blues, even more almost intriguing in this kind of body color than the reds even, which are usually what we see. Reds are the real rare to get in an opal, but this one giving you so much of that and so much more. So how about better than even $29.99? Obviously a bigger stone. It stays in the yellow gold. So notice, you know, when you see it on the hand, there isn't a lot of gold to be seen, except for maybe the prongs holding that very large cabochon round. So let's help you out here and give you amazing, amazing value. And you know what? It's not even going to be $29.99 or $19.99. And this is one of those opals that is just one of our very best. So let's get it a really good price so that it's all going to match up. You get the best quality and you get the best price. And that's what value is really defined by. And instead of even $19.99 or $1,500, remembering it's an 853 that looks double that, so it's going to give you more the presence of a 17-karat stone, and it's only $999 as we get this Saturday kicked off. And then I think we're going to do that Padparadscha next. So even if you're thinking, yeah, I've never been able to actually afford a Padparadscha, well, you will today, okay? And it's over 1.5 carats in size, and you guys know it's one of those really, really rare sapphires, the rarest of them all. So we'll see that coming up. So if you're a Padparadscha lover, get ready. It's coming up here on the way next. We'll see who's got our opal. Then I'll do the yellow diamond band. That's all happening, stacked 1, 2, and 3 in this show. So let's get to our Padparadscha next. I'm going to keep on moving because we got a lot to do and a lot to show you, and big top of the hours, and I know we're probably going to have hopefully a couple of requests today. I hope so. It's item number 8413 coming up. Let me know who's got the opal, and then take a look at this. Now, rose gold to start. Yes, do you want the opal? Congratulations, Edwards Caller's got it. Thank you so much. Enjoy. And then here we go with our 1.5 carat. And this is, oh, look at this. It's a 153. It's a Padparadscha. It's really beautiful. And you've got this more pastel side of the orange and the pink combination. So really giving that peachy tone. If it were pink sapphire alone, it would be a little more of like that Barbie color. If it was just an orange sapphire, well, you guys know that would look like almost a mandarin garnet. This is that blend naturally of the pink and the orange together, which is what makes it so rare. Now, I'm going to say something, and maybe it's controversial. I only think this is here because it's in the rose. It's just a little more unique of a combination. Typically, we would see a Padparadscha of this color in the white gold. So let's just say right now, we're going to do that for you. So try to look past the gold color that it's set in, because you're going to get your choice of. And I don't want you to miss the value because you think, well, it's got to stay in the rose gold. And if that's not your first choice and priority, that's okay. That's totally fine. Let's change it up. Let's not charge you for that change in the gold color at all. And you're still getting 64 points in diamonds. So it's really beautiful. It's kind of that interlocking style where you see it's got the big trio of the diamonds on the sides, on left and right, and then really essentially halos around all that. So gives you almost that 3-stone look. We are so excited to have it. But again, this value, this is the one I was telling you about, that is making no sense, especially in the world of Padparadscha, one of the rarest stones out there. I mean, we're talking about a stone we don't even see very often, and I can bring you just about anything in rarity and gems, but this is so unique, and we have nobody on the phone line, so it's wide on open, and come on in because you don't want to miss it, because you're probably thinking, well, affordable Padparadscha, when it starts at $49.99, even if it's on sale, it's probably going to be still closer to $3,500 or maybe $3,000. It is not. Let me try it on for you so you know what to expect here. And then we are going to send this one flying out of here. And trust me, there's going to be more than one caller. As early as it is on our Saturday, there's going to be a lot more than one caller who wants to take advantage of this price tag, especially when it's not even $3,500 or $3,000 either. So come on in, because you never want to miss it because you're just a little bit late, because you can always jump in early and then you're ready to go. And if the price isn't right, then you don't have to take it. But at least you're there, right? Because I've never seen anything like this. And this is a huge size in any sapphire. For instance, not to ruin the surprise, but we have a 2-carat blue sapphire. Blue is the more common color of sapphire. I have a 2-carat coming up a little later in the show. The 2-carat blue sapphire is on a different stratosphere of pricing compared to what you are about to see. So do not hesitate, do not wait. This is really rare. Of course, this is that super, super special stone. And with that beautiful element of the pink and the orange, which I think is going to show up even more so when you have a little contrast in the gold. Right here, certainly we've got a more tonal look with that rose gold. It's really more meant to match, but I think you see even more of the pinks and the oranges when you do put it in the white gold. So it would be my recommendation. You don't need to take it. Obviously, you can take it as is if you love it in the rose. Think about the yellow gold as well. I really think white gold is going to be your best combination. This is not even $3, not even $2, not even $1,000. That's where, again, a 1.5 carat Padparadscha sapphire would never go, would never be. It's happening, $999. And let us switch the gold for free for you if you'd like. Take a look at it. That's one major value here. And we're so excited that you're here to see it, but it's one only. And so whoever gets it first is going to be the real winner. So that'll be $999. And by the way, Edward, who got that opal to start our shopping on this Saturday? Do you remember? I know that was a few minutes ago. We'll see if he's got just someone to thank. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so congratulations on that one. All right, so $999. All right, let's keep moving. That's here. 30 seconds left, I guess, to take a look at it one more time if we're just a little stunned over what's happening. There's a lot going on TV today, you know, so there's probably maybe a little smaller audience at the moment until we get, you know, everyone, oh, yeah, forgot. Tony said even this morning, he shocked me. You shocked me, Tony, and you don't shock me often because we've known each other so long and, you know, better part of 2 decades. And I said, how are you this morning? He goes, I'm a little tired. I was tired. Did you out partying on a Friday night? He goes, no, I was watching the whole coronation. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it, but he was up. And then I heard a rumor, Christine, welcome back. I know that we're thrilled to have you. I heard a rumor. Is this true? I have to ask you. Were you watching TVON on a plane from New York City to Los Angeles 2 nights ago? You were? That's pretty cool. Was I on? Oh, was the whole plane watching too? Did they all say like, what's that? No, they were sleeping. They were sleeping. She's like, it was a red eye, Lauren, calm down. Well, or I was, you got this one? All right, that one's sold. Let's get to our next one. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I took that flight not long ago and I was, well, then I realized, well, I couldn't be watching TVON if I was on a flight because, yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? If I'm on a flight, TVON's probably not on, right? So, yeah, anyway, that's really nice. That was nice. That was nice of you to do, and that's pretty cool. That's a nice selection of channels you got, and very strong Wi-Fi. I like it. All right, so anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah, always check if you're on a flight, you know, and you figure, oh, I'm going to miss TV. Well, maybe not necessarily if you get on one of those flights with DirecTV. Here we go with 9903. I loved that. It was up there in one of the more unique places. I think the most unique place that anyone was watching the show was my mailman told me a few months ago. He goes, you know, I was at a sports bar and your show was on. And I was like, really? Okay, a sports bar. He goes, yeah, it was one of your weekend morning shows. And yeah, it was you know, there was a few baseball games and then some basketball and then there you were. It's like, oh, okay. Well, listen, I believe in the sport of shopping, so I feel like they're fair game. Here we go with item number 9903. It is a really special ring. This is the one I was also telling you about, trying to get you a little prepared for this value because we have a beautiful designer piece. I actually have some earrings I showed you the other day. They're still here that kind of match and coordinate with it, but it's a really special look in 65 points in the yellows. Those are all natural colors of big yellow diamonds because look, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 of them. So we'll go ahead and, you know, give you a calculation on what those turn out to be because that's a big size and that means about 4.5 points each. So almost 5 pointers in each. And let me know who got that Padparadscha, Will, if you know, so I can thank them too because great pickup there. But this is going to be our 65 points in the yellow and then an additional 64 points in the white diamonds. So just really a breakdown on how we arrive there with the size of the diamonds, although those side diamonds are also pretty large there. So you've got 129 total weight, beautifully done, and we have got a mega value. I tell you, this is one of those that I know looks like I mean, I look at pieces and you can usually, I think you guys do this as well, right? Talking about the sport of shopping, right? You probably look at pieces and kind of estimate where the price is going to be, especially if you've been watching the show for a while and you know the values. And I look at this too and I go, well, before I even look at the bag and all that, I look at that and go, that's a $39.99 ring all day, every day, especially when you look at the way it's finished on the inside. This is solid heavy gold and you've got all that under gallery as well. And remember, it's two-tone. It stays that way so that you've got your really go with everything ring because you have your yellow diamond set in the yellow bezels. You've got the rest of the band in the white gold, including those white diamonds setting. But this is one of those values that is meant to stun you here a little bit early, give you that Saturday sale event price that's going to really wow you and show you what we're all about today. As we carry through 3 hours, you're going to see a lot of major values. This is just one of many, but it is that one where, again, you see how quickly the opal and the Padparadscha went. That has a lot to do with these values that we're bringing. Here's another one that is going to go maybe even faster. because it's just, there's no way to do this. And with 5 pointers almost in yellow diamonds that are natural round brilliance, that's especially important. And the way this is really your everyday style. It's a wider band, you're going to see it on the hand, but it's got smooth to the touch finishing. So that means when you run your finger along the outside, or if you are concerned with having those practical elements of having a ring that really is wearable every day, which is not just about the size and the scale, but also about the way it's set up and the way it's actually created, this is going to be that just smooth to the touch kind of ring because of all those bezels and that beautiful pave on the edges. It's not even $39.99. This is, remember, almost $1.30 in diamonds in total. Not all that many stones to put it together as it is. So all we need to do is figure out what size do you need. Do you want to wear it on a ring finger or a middle finger or an index finger? I think it could be worn on one of those 3 fingers on the hand as we take a look so you get an idea of the size. But keep in mind, from one side to the other, all diamonds across the way, and yet it is not even $39.99. That's where it should be and would be any old day of the week. But here's what we're doing special today to make sure that we're bringing you the value. It's not $39, $29, or even $19.99 for a whole lot of diamonds in a very special and, again, smooth ring. So you've got wearability, and look at how it sits so low profile. I mean, you're getting a substantial amount. What happened to my wheel? Oh my God, I'm trying to clean it up and got to work on that. But look at how beautifully, again, low profile it sits, but you're still getting substance in the gold there. So it's really well made. And remember, still the cutout detail between the bezel set yellows, but at the same time, finished on the inside so that it's comfortable. And it's not $19.99 either. So if you need to see the matching earrings, let me know. If you have a desire to own a yellow diamond piece, but maybe a one single stone is not your speed, this is the way to get a lot of very important stones nonetheless. And it's not even $19.99 or $1,500. This is one of those that I don't want you to miss at all, because you know it's going to fly out of here. And this is just a lot of value. And let me tell you, if you were to break it down, take out all the diamonds, have just a gold band of that size, you would never get it for this value, which really tells you what is happening here when it's $999 instead to get a yellow and a white diamond band that's got that presence that it does. So really, really, really important. Great value. Remember, you got to total those carat weights together. You get 129 in your total diamond weight, and it could not be a more beautiful, heavyweight, well-made ring. And for under $1,000, think about what it takes to get one yellow diamond, or maybe if you're not in that, you know, that kind of world yet. Well, remember, we show you yellow diamonds all the time, and these are not just mere accents. These are bigger, nearly 5 pointers all the way throughout, and set up in match pairs all put together here for $9.99. So we'll give that 30 seconds, and then that should be going out. And then, do you know who got the Padparadscha, Will? Hi, Sylvia. Thank you so much for shopping today with us. We do have a new Molly garnet that is a pseudo heart. It's almost a heart shape. It kind of looks like one without being one. And then we also have a really special opal. I'm so excited. It's a black opal and a fire opal too. A fire opal and a bridge that is a very important piece. And then get ready, because we got a lot to show you in the way of values. I'm really excited about our turquoise that we have with the pink diamonds. We're going to really dress up a turquoise that is Sleeping Beauty variety for you. We're looking forward to that. And the list goes on and on and on. So coming up next, are we ready? We got a lot more to show you, lots to get to, but I'll tell you right now, $9.99, that's got to go. So that's here at the moment. Let's get to our fire opals. So I keep getting these requests for, how about the fire opals that are the bigger sizes, but without the $4,000 and $5,000 price tags. And when I've had a couple, wow, this is our first of its kind, by the way, because this is a princess cut. I've seen cushion cuts, we've seen emerald cuts, we've seen beautiful ovals, but this is the first princess cut. Now, how does that differ a little bit? Let's talk about gems and cutting, because we very rarely see princess cuts. Had the request the other day for a princess cut tanzanite, and no, we don't have one. So my next best choice for you is an Asher cut. When you talk about princess cutting, remember it's a rather new development in cuts, when a lot of cuts have been around for a long time, and they figured out the physics behind really how to do proper cuts to maximize beauty and brilliance in stones. With the princess cuts, it's still a fairly new invention, if you will, of cutting styles, but it's really been praised, and it's been beloved by gemstone collectors for really since its inception. And that is because of the fact that you get that really pronounced, perfectly square shape to it, but you get a lot of beautiful cutting. So it's almost like a round brilliant internally, but instead of being that round shape, you're getting that perfect square with those 90-degree angles. Whereas Asher's emerald cuts, they have those notched corners to them, so it's not just that really distinct angle in the corners. This is much more really, it's very elegant and it's very bright, and yet you're getting a fire opal that's got clarity to it, that's got this tremendous glow about it. We're going to blow it out right now. There's only one, and this is one of those where you're going to get that big size size, but get a small price. So it's item number 462. This is brand new, and we're talking about a 319 princess cut. The only one in stock. There's nothing smaller, there's nothing larger. This is it. Take a look at it. You're going to love the price tag we've got for you. Come on over. It is one of those bright kind of cherry red orange combinations, kind of like when we saw Padparadscha. It's the pink and the orange. This is more like red and orange together. And look at how there are 2 rows in diamonds, and you see them magnified through this ring. And then let's take a look at the actual side profile where you see the diamonds in the double row running all the way underneath. That's a 319, but it also has that 67 points in the diamonds, which, yes, you will see magnified through the stone, which is beautiful. And again, you want a rarity like never before. That's got to be appealing, right? That's got to be a visual that you're just in awe of. If you've already just loved these fire opals, as I know we have, especially in these bigger sizes, which are rare. And so how about a really special opportunity? And it's got a $49.99 price tag. That's right where we've been seeing these types of fire opal sizes go. We're not leaving it there. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. I'm going to straighten it out for you there. Look at that. Beautiful. Pronounced way that it sits a little higher. You see that? How it sits up a little higher, yet you still get to see so much of your stones dimension from the inside. I have one. Are we thinking about it already? There is. You like this one? I'm so glad. I hope if they are, they're really just, again, you guys, great job for getting on the phone lines early because you knew these one-of-a-kinds. That's pretty much all I have today. It's not even $49.39 or $29.99, already a value for our fire opal collection. I must say, can we point out what's happening on the inside of the back of the band? The way that's got that rainbow kind of brilliance through the back of the band. What's happening there? Well, that again is, you're seeing, it's funny, there's those little, we call them those little, basically it's an undergallery behind the white diamonds. So there's that opening. So what's happening is you have the brilliance of the diamonds, which you can see there. And then that mixed with the glow of the fire opal coming through, because again, bridge setting, that's creating almost like little miniature rainbows happening even on the inside. It's just so telling of how this piece is made, how it makes it unique, how it's a very, very, very special stone, and yet not even going to have to pay $29 or even $19.99 if you'd like it, just say sold, because it's going really low. I can't remember if we've ever had a fire opal of this size anywhere near this price tag, and it's less than 19. Or 18 or $17.99. Only one, let's make it $17.77, and that is it. So first caller, wow, that is great. And you can use, you can keep it in the white gold, or you can go yellow gold or rose gold if you'd like, so no problem there. Take your choice of, but that is a big buy, and I wish we had a bunch of them, but we already have 3 callers, so I take it somebody's going to be taking that one, and we'll see who it is. And we got a lot of calls coming in, so that is what we've been waiting for, more of those affordable fire opals while still getting that big size. And like the other opals, like the Ethiopian one we saw earlier, it's going to look bigger than 319 as you saw in the hand. It's going to look more like 6 carat just because the density is less. Do you have this one? All right, Jason's got it. And then speaking of opals, so now we will complete the trifecta of opals. We started the show with an Ethiopian crystal opal. Then we brought you the fire opal just now, which is gone. And now we have here the Lightning Ridge black opal in it is a ray of sunshine, really quite literally the way that is designed, because you have this sunshine effect that is just really pronounced. And yellow and white diamonds in a dome style, one only here, item number 8272. Going to fly because I was really excited about this price tag. And it's really an intriguing pattern to this opal as well. It's got the, again, we're talking Lightning Ridge here, solid and natural through and through. Now, this is probably the most pronounced disparity between a carat weight and a look of a stone. There's always that disparity there. But this is, it says it's a 33 pointer. I don't know if that's even possible, but that's what it says, so I'm going to go with it. But just know this is a pretty big band. It's a pretty wide dome style. You're getting a lot to love here. But that is a perfect example of, okay, opals, they weigh a lot less than they look. And so that's just another illustration of it. But 33 points, we'll go with it. Then you get 44 points in yellow diamonds. Another carat 03 in white diamonds, because this goes all the way to the sides. So the entire profile carries that pattern through, yet you get the open work to this dome style, and then it is still finished on the inside, which I will show you there. It's as it is. So there is an element, again, of that two-tone, yellow gold and white gold together, because where the white diamonds are set up front, there's white rhodium. And then, of course, the yellow gold, you see most of the ring is the yellow gold, and especially where those yellow diamonds are. This is so complex to create. And then let me move it around a little bit more so you can really see the colors and the patterns here, and then we'll try it on the hand. You are going to go crazy for this price tag. There's only one, as opals are, whether it's crystal, fire, or our black opals out of Australia, this is that stone you need to have. And you know what? Very distinctive patterns. It's a blue base, but then it's got the bright, bright greens and then the golden yellows and the reds, which of course inspired a lot of yellow diamond usage in this mounting. It is not going to be, and again, you'll see there's that bright yellow and red and the green, and then let me actually show you the reds here as well. This is such a cool piece, and what a great way to set a stone. Major mounting here, really well done, and no, it is not going to be that $59.99 price tag any longer. That's got to come down. I don't know though if this has been on the air. I certainly have not had it, so I'm not sure, you know, when it was actually $59.99, but that's what it should be. We're going to take it a lot lower than that for you. So we have the one. Let's make it a lot better. Instead of $59, $49, $39, it's not even going to be $29 or $19.99, and that mounting is worth more. We'll make it $1,599 only on that one. So that'll be a quick way to get a very important ring. And then did you see the side here? I mean, it really just, this is built up. So it goes side to side with the diamonds, but then you see that great way that those diamonds really do start at the base of the ring where it meets your finger and then goes up and around and creates that dome style. So really beautifully done. $15.99 only on that one. We have a Sierra Santa Maria. Yes. Oh, right. You've got the opal too. All right. Opal's gone. Is that the same color that got the fire opal? Fantastic. Wonderful. Who's shopping opals today? Look at this. Oh my, that's a gorgeous aqua. We have seen a lot of our big Sierra Santa Marias flying lately. That's going to be 514. It is a cushion cut, 442 here. And I think, gosh, the only thing left from the show so far in our first 25 minutes is that yellow and white diamond band with the bezel set and then the pave on the outside. So keep that in mind. But here we go. This one's going to fly as well because that's a 442 in the aqua Sierra Santa Maria with a carat 01. We have really given it a lot of diamond weight here, which the aquas so deserve. And yet a special opportunity here to get it. Now you can change the gold if you want to. This is a strong color of that aqua. So if you would like to get it in yellow gold or rose gold, feel free to do so. Really great cushion. I find a cushion cut really takes that saturation we love of the Sierra Santa Maria, and then it really emphasizes it. It's a great cut where you keep that really pure, solid color throughout. It also is a $49.99 ring that happens to be coming way, way down for you, and then we've got a kunzite on the way next. But for our blue beryl, we'll make it a lot more affordable. That's how we're getting everything out the door today. It's just about these values, right? So when something is beloved, it can be more exciting to see, oh yeah, there's a discount to go with it. Yeah, sign me up, I'll take it. So that's why things are going so quickly. So make sure you're in as quickly as you can. But instead of $49.99, that's not going to be, it's not even close actually. It's not even going to be $2,000. This is a lot of diamond weight alone. Mounting should be more. We're making it $1,999 instead of that $5,000 price tag. Another stone that has been very, very much talked about, requested a lot. We go through waves and kind of these, you know, cyclical movements of popularity of stones. And right now, aqua, kunzite, those are the fire opals as well, have been really popular. So we're trying to bring them down to earth in their price tags. And this one looks like this on the hand. Take a good look at it here. You'll see that gorgeous color, even maybe even more saturated in its appearance the further away you go, or maybe just, again, a little less light environment here, allowing that stone to really show off for what it is. So huge value at $19.99. Get ready. We've got a very, very important turquoise coming up. I have a new pink and white diamond, little floral motif with pink and white diamonds in a great bypass style. And then, oh, a color change spine is here too. We've got a beautiful, beautiful 95 pointer. Oh goodness, I wonder, I meant to send this email. I wonder if Brenda in Wisconsin, I wonder if you're watching. If you happen to be watching, give me a call and then I'll wait to show you a color change spine that is a stunning, stunning, stunning emerald cut. So I'll flash it. That's what it looks, ooh, I'm loving that one. So Brenda, I meant to send you that email. Things got a little busy right before the show. So Brenda, if you're watching, let me know and I'll reserve that for you. Coming up, big tanzanites are here. Actually, we've got a really special tanzanite with pink diamonds with it as well. That is coming way, way down in price. So I think you'll like that one. It's a huge, almost 11 karat size. So we'll see that one. And yep, I think that's going to be coming up next here because the pink diamonds alone are real worthwhile. So we'll see that on the way. And then let me know if you have any questions on that aqua. It looks like it's verifying right now. And then I do have a blue zircon if you want to go to the more bright turquoise kind of shade of stones. Different stone than beryl, of course, but a really special zircon nonetheless. And then we have, I got to tell you, there's a discount on an emerald here. that is real fun. It was one of those really pricey stones for a long time because its cut is so unique. So I'll show it to you really, really quickly. And then, are we ready for this? $19.99. We're seeing who's got the aqua, verifying on that one. Let me show you this emerald here. It's an emerald pendant. This is so gorgeous. It's a trillion-ish. We're going to call this really a modified trillion. It's more of like, really kind of like a pie cut, if you will. So it's really a neat style. And it's, of course, got this a little bit of elongation to the bail. There's a tremendous markdown on this one. It's item number 4763. And this will be a one-of-a-kind, as, again, emeralds are, as a rule. So a really special, again, member of the beryl family, just like our aqua was, but giving you that bright green. And yes, the traditional May, well, the only May birthstone. So it's also going to be a 105. They're calling it a kite cut. I would not call it a kite cut. Kite cuts are very different, but it does have this specialty look to it. So what this is going to be is the drop, which I love that the bail's meeting with the top point of that stone, but you also have a good size stone, carat 05 plus 8 points in diamonds, so it keeps it more simple and elegant. We'll be trying it on for you, showing you the length that it has, but it's a really, really beautiful look. And if you would like to get something special in emerald, I can't say enough about this. That cutting makes it so, so rare. So let's take a look at it here from a distance. And then take a look and we'll give you the measurement, then we'll show it on. So you can see how, not going to be overwhelming in its size, but just a really fun look. Just looks so different to get that kind of style with that kind of drop as it has. And then you see here with the length, it's going to be about 7/8 of an inch from top to bottom. And this really cool, I just love that shape with that bail, and that design looks so great. And then here it is from a distance away on the neckline for you, so we can show you there. This is what I think is always the best perspective, actually, because you're really seeing, I'm standing in a lot less light than the jewelry itself is when it's close up. So you can really see here how that stone is just glowing. It's got some of the best saturation of an emerald we've seen, even in rings of late. And there it is. And now this one started at a ton of money. We're talking about, it was just a lot for a carat 05 because of that specialty quality, that clarity, that glow, that saturation, but also being Colombian, also being over a carat in size. But look at how wearable every day that is. I don't think that's that piece you're going to have to save for a special occasion. If you have a piece of jewelry you love, you want to wear it and enjoy it. And this allows you to do so. But it's not going to be anymore. This is the $49.99 piece that I love that we're bringing it so much further down than that. Let's go back to our close-up and then we'll show you again that quality. But that's really what everyone's going to see when they see it on your neckline. And we're going to make it a really affordable price tag for the very first caller only. And this is my last one of this shape and size, so it is last call. And here's what we'll do. Huge value. It's not even $1,999, and emeralds are tough. It's really, really tough to be able to get a unique cut, that kind of glow, and this is that really fine level saturation. So really important piece, and it's going to be a lot less than even 19 or 15 or even $14.99. This is just one of those pieces. I know that if you have thought about it, you have waited and probably dreamt about the moment that it would come down to a price tag like this. It's happening right now. It's stunning. And you know what? We're going to make it less than 14, less than 13. Let's send it out. And it's going to be only $1,299. That is it. So here we go. It is a beautiful piece. That's what we've been waiting for. This one's already gone. Congratulations. Well done. Let's get to this. It's a really special rare Molly Garnet. This is the one that looks for the world like a heart shape, but you see here close up, the design around it is like a heart shape with this almost like motif of florals or leaves around it. The stone itself is actually a pear shape, but when you see it from a distance, it is going to be a special look, and you will get that kind of heart shape idea. So here's what we have. It is 581. It's brand new. It is a beautiful, beautiful bright yellow. This has a little bit of subtle almost golden green to it, almost like a chameleon diamond would have. It's going to be a 109. And it is also 65 points in diamonds around it, so you get that great look, and we are going to send it flying. 1 carat 09 in the Molly Garnet. A lot of times these stones, they're really rare. This is, of course, a stone that is one of those rare levels where we see all kinds of rare garnets, but this is the one we see probably the fewest of. I mean, that's amongst demontoids and mandarins and savorites and Marilani mints. Think about all the different varieties and colors and origins of garnet and how rare they are. This is one of our few and far betweens, but it really ends up being one of the brighter garnets too. It's really, it's so diamond reminiscent. It looks so much like the brilliance or sparkle of a diamond. You just don't expect it, right? And that's what makes it so unique. So, you know, certainly if I had a 109 yellow diamond, you'd be spending more. This is really, in terms of rarity, a little something we see even less of. And yet it's not even going to be that $25.99 price tag at all. We've got just one. You can change the gold. So if you want to go white gold, honestly, that's a little white rhodium under where all the diamonds are set. So it's giving you almost a white gold look, even though it is technically in yellow gold. We've got it for less than even $2,000. It is time to get on those phone lines because you see how quickly all these pieces have gone out today because people are ready before they even see the price. So that's really key here. So instead of $2,000 or $1,000, we're going to make it $999 on our newest and latest out of the Molly Garnet collection. And that is your one and one alone. So $999, first caller on that one. And then we do have a really, really special kunzite that we're going to bring down in affordability for you. I've got that huge tanzanite. It's a blue wing block D. We're excited about that one. And then get ready because we got a big top of the hour coming up in about 25 minutes. So just a few short minutes away from one of our highlights of the day, plus that fawn diamond gents ring in a round that is still a 1 carat size. Very rare to see. So all that's on the way. Let's get to the tanzanite with the pink diamonds. Let me know in this Molly Garnet kind of, again, pair that looks like a heart shape. Look at this. Time to discount our largest Asher cut here. And it is such a fabulous, fabulous stone. The item number is 6275. So excited to have this. The epitome of blue wing block D. Incredible quality and so much. We make so much of the red flashes that come out of these blue wing block Ds. Isn't it just a delight to see a natural pink diamond as your set? A pair of pairs on the side so that you get a huge pink diamond there. That's going to be a total of 32 points. And we know how a pink diamond is considered large at 10. How about we get you 16 pointers on either side of this ring? So instead of paying, and I know 16 pointer on its own, if that were just a centerpiece in a ring, think about the $5,000 that would cost right here on this show. All you have to do is dial in. This is a discount. It's one of those where if you've waited on one of the more specialty cuts that we see in blue wing block D, this is it. It is a really important Asher to get almost 11 carats in size, to be able to see all the red flashes this gives you. That's important as well. And then, of course, pink diamonds that really deserve to be. Let's be clear. Those could be individual, perfect centerpiece stones in a really expensive ring right here. That would make 2 incredible pink diamond rings. We went all out. We said, no, this tanzanite needs the best. So instead of just saying, let's throw in some white diamonds, which are great, don't get me wrong, but this is a certainly elevated styling to get to go up to the pink diamonds of this size. 16 points and 16 points. We wrapped them in gold, gave them the rose gold setting so that you have that beautiful look and matching there. This is going to be the ultimate 3-stone style in blue wing block D. Once upon a time, it was $14,999. A better value today. Let's take a look at it and watch it fly because there's no chance this is sticking around, not even close. Let's take a look at it on the hand too so you can see how it's proportioned out. So that 1077, which looks so good, and then that perfect side-to-side detail of adding the diamonds and their bigger stones, as you can see there, and the way they're wrapped in that rose gold really looks amazing, and yet the whole piece is going to be under 15. That's where it started. It was $14,999. Let's take it to where it's going to be the be-all, end-all price tag. The price tag that gets it at home, the one that makes it yours, the one that gets it to you at the great value. And there's that saturation level you have, not even $10,000 or $99.99, really breaking out a museum piece on the early side. Although we are only 20 minutes away or so from the top of the hour, that turquoise with pink diamonds is also coming out. So you're going to get some chances at pink diamond accents today that you don't normally see, but it's even better than $99 or another half off that. Okay, Brenda, I'm so glad you're watching. Oh, good. It is. It's better. It's better. I hooked you up. So Brenda, it's coming up next. All right, she's on her phone. She's ready to go. Brenda, you may just want to call in right now. We're working overtime to try and find any last color change fiend, and let me tell you, got lucky, found one, and I'm so excited about it. So here we go. Instead of even $49.99, let's get our tanzanite with the big pink diamonds, or take it for the stones individually alone, because never would you get a setup like this for a price like this. It's not $49.99, it's only $48.88 instead. So huge value, only just that one, of course, and it's time to get it if you love a big tanzanite. So just a couple pieces. I think we've got our aqua, our Molly Garnet from our first hour. This one's going to be gone because think about where that comes down. I know we shouldn't talk about those diamonds being free. Like a lot of times we'll just say, oh, the diamonds are free. The diamonds are free. Look at how the per carat plays out. Those are huge pink diamonds. Those cannot be something we just disregard. Those cannot be something we put on a shelf and ignore. That is crazy good to get a 16-point natural pink diamond in that big size on each side. That's just one stone. So not a, you know, collage of different stones, not little tiny accents. That is one important pink diamond on each side. So let's get to our color change skein. I literally have nothing else. I have checked extensively. We have some of the old variety, but I'm talking about that newer, beautiful, bright material that we love. It's item number 0461, Tony. It's a 95 point. It's a wow. It is an emerald cut, but instead of seeing just sheets of color, you get, there it is, the dispersion, the brilliance that looks like, I don't know, like a, what are those things, what are the things in the cosmos? Like these I mean, they're just something like a supernova? Is that what I'm thinking of? I mean, you can tell my science days are far behind me. You already want it, don't you? Thank you for saying yes so quickly, because she's not messing around. She missed out on one I've been trying to find. I thought there's got to be in this vast inventory. I know how rare they are. But 461 is the item number. It's a 95 point. Is that the most stunning thing? And it is also 81 points in diamonds. And I know she missed out on one that was like 5 points bigger the other day. It was $19.99. I'm going to give you an extra discount just because I know this one's supposed to be $29.99. Will, you got to tell her it's got a $29.99 price, and I'm not even kidding. There it is. There's the ring. There's the price. I felt bad. She missed out the other day, and we did everything in our power, and so happy this one's here. I'm going to try it on. You can change the gold out if you want to, yellow, white, or rose, but I'm not even doing $19.99, okay, because that's the one she missed out on. I'll give you an extra. Would $400 help out, Will? Let me make it $15.99 instead, and we'll give her an extra $400 off the one that I had the other day that she missed out on. Does that sound like a good plan, just to say thank you for waiting? And sometimes, you know, it's meant to be. So this one probably gone already, right? So just a beautiful, beautiful stone, and look at all those colors. Dispersion is one thing, but for it to show off like that is incredible. So that is gone. Congratulations. And now I really want to show you this kunzite, because one of our most popular 650 of late. We've got a really cool cut here. It's an oval, but it's got a cushion cut kind of inside look, meaning the internal facets look a little bit cushion-y. It's actually, we're calling it a cushion, so it's hard to tell. I mean, it's really borderline there. Oval cushion, it really just depends on how pronounced the corner is. But it's going to be item number 650, and it's a 292. It's got 14 points in the diamonds as well. This is a halo that then it does this really cool interlocking through your cutout detail on the band. What an exciting hour this has been. We've had a lot of great one-of-a-kinds go out. Glad they're finding homes today. Glad we got the values that you're loving, and we'll keep that up. But this one, not even loving the $14.99 price. Let's go even lower than that. And only 3 pieces from our first 40 minutes are here. So we've shown you a lot of jewelry. We've got about a dozen of them gone. We got 3 pieces left. Let's make this one even easier than $9.99 so we can keep the trend going here and make sure that it is a super affordable value on a really gorgeous. I have had rave reviews on our kunzite. You know it. They don't usually look like this. The blues, the purples, the hot pinks that come through. And this one's just bright. I mean, we just had pink diamonds around tanzanite. Look at this stone. I mean, it's almost bright like a diamond. It's only $888 first color, and we can change the gold on that one, and this is what it looks like on. So another big extra discount just for the fun of it. And look at this, more purple from a distance than it is even pink. So really, really specialty. Will, tell me that was Brenda, please, that got it. It was, right? Will? You've got the kunzite. Thank you. Will, was that Brenda that got that one, just to make sure? Okay, good. Okay, so that one's gone, the kunzite. Thank you so much. And do you see, these are one of a kinds that are flying. It is all about, if you're wondering, how are they going so quickly? How are these people, they're calling in before the price tag even drops to the lowest. This is my new pink diamond bypass floral that I was telling you about. Isn't this gorgeous? It's item number 601. And let's zoom back, because that is a very large, wide ring. We're not talking about uncomfortable. It's got one band in the back, but the way these leaves wrap around your finger and come together is really special, and you're getting a lot of pink diamond weight. We still have a wheel to come in this hour. We have a wheel. We are 17 minutes away from the turquoise with pink and white diamonds. That is exquisite. We've got a wheel to get to next. This is a one of a kind, so you know what to do. Hop on the line. 71 points in the pink diamond weight. You get an additional 20. Wait a minute. Wait, there are 2 pink diamond weights listed, and I'm not sure why. Don't know. Just realized that. Not sure. I think what they, is this possible? No, it's not even, yeah, 71 and 20. Looking around, seeing if there's something else. I don't know why they break it down. So let's just put it together. 91 points in pink is what this is going to be. And then I'm wondering if they just did one leaf and the other, but they look like they'd be a little more even than that. So it's 91 points total. 18 points in white diamonds. And then the white diamonds, it stays as is. So let's just look at the whole band in the back is going to be white gold. The leaves are rose. It's almost like tropical meets floral. There's almost like a beautiful, I don't know, tropical leaf kind of effect here. It just takes, I don't know, it's reminding me of Hawaii. It's a beautiful look here, and yet it's going to be a great design on the hand because it's still giving you that big, long kind of elongation effect, but really pretty the way the leaves come together. It's slightly asymmetric in that your top portion there is a little larger than the smaller portion, so really beautiful. And then you've even got that little point of mirror finished white gold that's right in between, so it just shows off where that's the cutout detail of the pink diamonds with the pave. You get that little bit of that white gold that's all high polished, and then the white diamonds beside it. It is just a quick one only, and I know this is, if there was anything here that's couture level designer, it's this ring. And there you can see it on the hand and how lovely that is. Think about if you need a little more space, maybe middle finger, index finger sits low profile, so perfect for wearing even on the very outside of the hand. And it is going to be a really special buy. I know this is $49.99. I respect designers so much. I love these big designers, and I really admire how they can just get like these, you know, crazy numbers for, because obviously when you're in the jewelry business, like I've been for so long, where you're, you know, selling stuff better than wholesale pricing. You just marvel at the way designers get their money, and they do. They get what they ask, and you know, that's the price, and that's it, and they just get it, and you know, it is what it is. This is where a piece like this, designer retail, way more than $49.99, as you well know. Pink diamonds that are natural are on another level than really anything else right now, and they continue to soar. So it's a good time to get them if you like them, and yet it's not even $49, it's not even $19.99. This is how we do it, and when you get one of our bigger pink diamond weights in pave that we've seen of late at almost a carat, and then you're not even going to get $19.99, or I'm not even asking $18.88 or $17.77. It gets better than that, and this is true designer level. Everybody knows it when they see it. Your neighbor and your friend and your family members, they're not going to walk into the same event or party and be wearing that ring. It's so distinctively rare and unique, and that's why we love it. And if that's the kind of jewelry that appeals to you, you know as well as I do, the prices are usually extra high on that level. This is what we love about a price better than even $17.77. It's going out right now. It's only $16.99. Let's see who's going to take it at that very, very special designer now discount that we have. So see, designer jewelry doesn't have to be scary. When you're shopping here, we are discounting it no matter what, so you get that huge value, and we're very excited to have it for you. So that is going to be last call at $16.99. Let's get into our quick wheel here. This is a last call wheel. We've got some super exotics. I will warn you in advance. There are only 3 pieces on this next wheel. One is a cat's eye alexandrite. You know what? I may just show this by itself just because I think it's so important. I don't want to even distract you with the other pieces. Let me just show you one by one because this is too important. I'm starting here, 9887. Let's just show it to you right now and give you one of the rarest stones that is out there in the world, a double phenomena in a lot of gold, diamonds lining the top and the bottom. It looks, every time I see this mounting, I think, you know what? This is your ring guard without the fuss. This looks like you took a solitaire. Imagine, you see that band running right down the middle, all mirror finished with a halo of the diamonds around the cat's eye? That would be a traditional ring. And then if you wanted this look, you would have to add what we call ring guards, right? This beautiful frilly look that you're getting of the diamonds that kind of bow out on the sides. That would be something you would have to add 2 separate rings, wear 3 at one time, and think of the expense that would be in gold and diamonds. This is available in white, yellow, or rose gold. You're getting an 83-point round cat's eye alexandrite. That is a chatoyant effect stone, but there's a difference between, and I want to make sure we're really understanding of this. There are a lot of categories of the chrysoberyl family. Alexandrite is one. Cat's eye is another one. And there's cat's eye chrysoberyl, and there's alexandrite solo, where they are, you know, mutually exclusive. This is that combination of. This is why here's the rarity for you. This is where you're getting truly cat's eye. There's the phenomena chatoyant effect, which I know you can see running right down vertically through the middle of that round stone, which is also rare. Come on in early because it's meant to wow you. And I know we sell out of these stones when we have them, seldom as they are. They go really, really quickly because we have some of the greatest buys. No matter how rare the stone gets, we make sure that it's a really special opportunity for you. But for 43 points in diamonds, and put all that on the side and think about the gold that this ring requires to create this look. It is going to be wild. There is a very, very, very important buy coming up. And this is one of those that still, with all the width it gives you from the front, tapers in the back, easy to wear. Take a look. We'll show it to you on the hand here. And you know what? It's not even close to this $29.99. We're saying bye-bye Cat's Eye Alexandrite. I know we've had a couple of you miss out on them recently. So how about taking this one even lower than $29.99? This is just going to fit in line with all these big values we've been seeing so far today. We're going to keep them going. Let me try this on though. And remember, if that is not your perfect gold color choice, listen, I like it because it's got this chatoyan effect, which almost has a silvery blue neon quality. So it really suits the white gold, I think. But remember, yellow gold and rose gold are fine as well. So go with the gold color you prefer the best. And this one's going to still work in any of them. But it's not even $29.99. And this one, I tell you, it'll fly. And this is the beauty of it. With the width that it gives you, which is a little wider, it's still completely tapered in the back. So you get no need to size up. There's no worries on, oh, is it going to be comfortable to wear? You will love wearing this ring. This entire area here from top to bottom feels like a little hug on the hand. And then it's just so easy to wear because the classic band in the back. We have nobody on the phone lines yet. You've seen how things are going in the last 49 minutes. This is not going to last when it's one of the rarest stones I can bring, and it's not even $19.99. With all this gold, those are bigger diamonds throughout. You see on the top and the bottom, the individual size of the diamonds, and then even around the halo, good sized diamonds. I always think this one's a bit deceiving in a good way because it looks like a lot more diamonds than it's even giving you carat weight wise, and it's not even $1,000. This is what we're talking about. Cat's Eye Alexandrite, double phenomena, subtle color change, and a chatoyancy together. It's $999 to the very first caller. Take it if you love it. What on earth? That is one of the rare stones where back in, if we kind of go back to those loose gem days that I know some of you may remember, that would never be $999 on its own for what is a light 1 carat double phenomena gem like this, and plenty durable. Remembering that this could fall into the June birthstone. Alexandrite is a June birthstone besides pearl. Pearl's the major one we all know, but Alexandrite's the more, certainly, I know that would be awful if you were a June birthday and it was just Alexandrite. Think of how tough that would be, right? To even find it or to afford it. So this falls into that category. It's not just a cat's eye crystal beryl, which remember have those yellow colors. This is that beautiful blue-green we see out of Cuego de Fogo faceted material that is color change, but it's got the chatoyancy as well. So $9.99 gets it to you. Let me know who's got it. And that one's gonna be white, yellow, or rose gold in whatever size you need. Go true to size on that one. So it's a fabulous piece. Our pink diamond bypass wraparound leaf design, couture level, still here if you'd like it. And then let's carry on. We've got maybe 30 seconds with this one, and then we'll keep going. And we are now 8.5 minutes away from what I'm going to flash here. It's gorgeous. And I know I'm a believer in a high-end turquoise. I love turquoise because I think it's so wearable, but this is the highest end we have color-wise. And that's why we went all out in the mounting. So stick around, top of the hour, that's coming. And then this Cat's Eye Alexandrite, at the moment it's here. We're verifying, it looks like maybe perhaps verifying on this one. I do have a one-of-a-kind Savorite, which I really love for this value. It's a also a light 1 carat. We're going to talk about garnet here. 589 is coming up. Let me know if you'd like the Cat's Eye Alexandrite. And again, look at all this tapering. And yes, it just, essentially the band itself, the design, look at that. Maybe that's a good perspective there. You see how the band is, it really is made like, 3 separate pieces, almost like your ring guard, but again, it's all soldered together. So no movement to it, but you have what's cut out and detailed, kind of these swirls and up and down wraparound gold style. That's gonna be cut out even through the inside, but the gold is solid all the way through the back. So that design itself acts as your under gallery. So it's really comfortable. $9.99 on that one. Here's the Savorite. It's gonna be item number 589 and perfect, perfect, perfect Savorite. There's a lot of ways these can fall. They can leave a little left to be desired. Most Savorite. And this is why for a lot of years it was never my absolute favorite to present, because so many of them, you just know, and sometimes you understand a stone sometimes has these little downfalls, I'll say. And the world of Savorite is one where, if you're talking about a true Savorite, we're talking about Kenya, right? There's been the Marilani mints. They are different. They are not as Savorite. If they were, we would call them such. This is actually that rare Kenyan garnet that we enjoy, and it's really, really special. So Savorite gets its name from the Tsavo National Game Reserve. That is where it's found. And what it does as a rule is mostly it is a deep, deep, deep dark green. So you don't end up seeing a lot of brightness to it. So a lot of people have just opted through the years, when they understand Savorite garnets, they just usually opt for an emerald instead if they can find a really good one. But emeralds have their own issues with clarity, and this one doesn't have as many of those clarity issues. It's not a type 3 stone, but it usually is a deeper green, like a bottle green. So it's almost where that point where it's really tough, unless you're under a lot of intense light, it's tough to see the greens. A lot of times it just ends up looking too dark. So when you get a stone that really is perfection in Savorite, I think this one is, and I've been around a lot of them, and very particular about what I choose to show you guys, since obviously there's more jewelry than there is airtime. So have to be really selective about what actually, you know, gets this dedicated time on the air. This is specialty, 78 points. You know what we're gonna do? 52 points in the classic halo. They're all bigger individual diamonds. You can change the gold if you want to. But here's one of those values where that, my friends, is exactly what Savorite at its peak level should look like. And it's pretty bright. It's gonna give a neon Russian demantoid, which is a fellow garnet, a run for its money here. Look at how bright, look at how clean. And what has a list price of $3,499, and that's not bad. For a Savorite that's 78 points like this, that is doing what this stone is doing, bright as can be. Look at that gem. Really, really rare, classic style, never will go out. I mean, you're talking about a halo. It is the classic style of all settings, and you are oh my goodness, this value is so good. You know how expensive these are. And who got your ring? Mary. Thanks, Mary. Thanks for shopping today. Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much. Oh, oh my goodness. Did you know, well, I got to tell you this since you were on the phone with Brenda, she bought that sight unseen. She didn't even know, she didn't even see the stone when she said sold. She didn't see it, but she has seen it now, and her response is, OMG, I'm in love. So, whew, good. That's like, that is trust, Brenda. I'm glad. Boy, that is really good. Thank you so much. Yeah, she said, well, even better than I imagined. And you know what, Brenda, you're in for a treat, because I think it's even better when you see it in person. So enjoy it. Thank you so much for being with us. All right, coming up, and it sounds like she's on the go too, which we really appreciate you guys watching on the go on these weekends. Let's do this. $999 first caller on the Savorite. Why not? $999. I'll be trying it on for you. You could add a little Wonder Ring action on the sides if you want to dress it up on other days, give it a little more bold quality, but that is a mega value at $999. So we'll give that 30 seconds. We'll probably have time for maybe an item or two before our top of the hour turquoise gets here. Get ready if you want the ultimate. It's just, that's what I'm calling it. This is going to be the ultimate turquoise from here on out. And how about that punch of color you're getting here with that Savorite? That is major. And a classic ring, these are all bigger diamonds around it. We don't skimp on our halo. This is where it all started. The original classic halo design. So there is something to be said for the classics. You know, the classic never dies, and that's what you're seeing here. And yet, like I said, you can kind of dress it up with other bands if you want to, make it your own, or just wear it how it's intended here as one beautiful straight up classic look here with that ballerina or halo design. So white, yellow, rose gold, $999, and enjoy. Let's talk about one zircon. We've got a zircon. Oh, you know what? I brought a pretty affordable pink imperial. This is that stone that also has a little bit, I'm wondering what it's going to look like on camera, because I'm only looking at it in person, and sometimes these tend to look a little different. But this is, it's that stone. I knew it. And this is really pretty, because not only does it have a little bit of that purple that we've only seen twice before. Now remember, maximum color you get out of an imperial is usually a little hint of pink. This is another level. This reminds me of, you know, Padparadscha, because it starts mostly imperials are yellow, or golden, or orange. When you start to get any little bit of pink, that's when you're in the ultimate rarity. We have had this incredible teeny collection of hand-selected stones direct from the mine lately that have been the pinkest we've ever seen. Super saturated. Don't get me wrong, it's not a straight up pink. It's not going to look like kunzite or pink sapphire or pink diamonds. Totally different. If anything, it looks like a Padparadscha, because you still have that element of orange behind it. So it's really the blend of that pink and that orange. But remember, no treatment whatsoever. If you think, oh, that's just a stone they went heated some more. Nope. None of the imperial topaz from this one mine in the world, and there is only one mine. We think about tanzanite. We hear that a lot. We know tanzanite's a single source stone. This is too. Why does it not get a lot of love? Who has it? Who has it to offer to you? Nobody's going to advertise or talk about the things they don't have. Well, this is 705. It is the ultimate, because you know why I love this stone? It's an elongated pear shape. It's almost looking like an ombre effect is created by the pear-shaped cutting, because the tip of the stone is really intense, kind of peachy, orangey pink. Then it gets into a little, almost like a lighter type of peachy tone. And then you see the intensity of the pinks and the purples. And it's almost like a transition of ombre in different colors together. It's really fabulous. It's a carat 80, so it's a good size. It's going to come way down in price compared to the other imperials that we've had of this color. And do you see it right there now? See how this is a little different color up top, then it blends, and it just quietly transitions from one color to another to another to another. But you see that where we would normally say, look at the pink. This is like, look at the pink and the purples that are showing up here. And also 38 points in diamonds around it. So classic halo again, but the split shank on the sides. White gold is the way it is. We don't have to leave it that way. You can get it in the yellow or the rose. Either way would be stunning. It is a rare collectible, and let me tell you, this is pretty on the hand because it just shows that stone off. That stone is impressive. And then, of course, the famous elevators of light. One of the most pristine. This is not a stone that even has clarity issues. It's by nature a pretty clean stone, which is remarkable when you consider how rare it is overall. And now this is that intense saturated color. Let's blow it out for you. We have one. It is supposed to be $49.99. That's where they typically are. Boy, even taking it away for that brief moment, you saw a lot of the flashes of purple. It looked like almost a purple sapphire at times, right? You see it right there. That's when you know the pink is intense. And I just think it's lovely. It's giving us multiple tones of color throughout. It really is pretty. And it's not even 49, 39, 29. We got literally seconds till our top of the hour. And it's not even going to be, we're not making it $29.99. Let's get this one home. These imperials are just rare. I don't even know museums that have imperial of this level on display. This is the one to own. And let's make it 2,000. You know what? Not even 28, 27. Let's blow it out. Not even $26.99. This is the stone to get because that is intensity beyond anything we've seen. And the other two that we showed you ever that had any trace element of purple, well, guess what? They're gone. And this is $25.99 instead to get that one for you. And that's it. And we'll see who's got it because that is a major value at a carat 80. And then we've got our big top of the hour. Hour number 2 is kicking off. We've got a turquoise that is the divine best of the best. Haven't had a request yet today, which is a bit surprising, but hey, a lot of jewelry going out the door. So it just means we've got hopefully everyone enjoying the brand new that we're bringing to you today so far. And we have a lot more of that to come, and including some really big classics that are here that are new, but they're still classic designs that we enjoy. So big turquoise on the way. And then coming up, y'all ready? We've got that turquoise that is not just any turquoise. We bring Sleeping Beauty a lot. We're going to talk about the ultimate. So good, it didn't even, well, white diamonds weren't good enough. We needed to add to that. So get on ready. Let's show you this turquoise. It's item number 743. And more importantly, let's welcome everybody to the top of the hour here. We're so glad you're with us today. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Saturday, and we're live. And, of course, we have 2 hours left today. So if there's anything we can bring out for you, show you, anything you'd like to see, please let us know so we can do that. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We've got 2 hours, and we have got quite the show for you. This top of the hour is amazing. We have still a beautiful Asher. I know we showed you the Asher cut with the pink diamonds and tanzanite. I've got another one with white diamonds, so don't worry if you want to go that classic white diamond route. We've got one for you. It's really special. And then we also have a yellow diamond today. It's a 1 carat. And we have a gorgeous ruby. Very, very pretty combination of stones around a round ruby that is still a very large size. So we'll see all that. Our imperial's still here if you'd like it. Honestly, that's one of the rare stones I can show you. Get the imperial. If you're even thinking about it, at least get it at home and see what it's all about. I cannot recommend it any higher. Let's talk about this next piece. I flashed it even. I'm so excited. I've been talking about this for the first hour. It is a turquoise that is grand fashion. This is usually a stone that is going to give us a true turquoise color, right? And there's a lot of different varieties. That's what I hope we all understand as you explore the world of gems and jewelry. I know you don't watch just our show. I encourage you to look around at what everybody's doing, not just here and on TV, but also stores, designers, boutiques, estate sales, everywhere you shop, everywhere you look, anybody that has jewelry, because that's what good shoppers do, explore what's out there. But y'all know if you look at turquoise, it's everywhere, but usually what you see is this really kind of, you know, kind of basic quality, a lot of matrix in a stone. It's an opaque stone. It's got a lot of matrix, which is that veining you usually see. This is, first of all, Sleeping Beauty mine, which is not producing. So the Sleeping Beauty mine is shut down and closed. So it's already spectacular that we have Sleeping Beauty for you. But when you get this color, this is what I want to point out, because otherwise you're going to look at that and go, I see Sleeping Beauty there all the time. This is a step up in color saturation level. It's not just that that robin's egg blue, it's a little bit more intense than that. It is so good. We decided that instead of just giving you a lot of white diamonds, that we love our VS white diamonds, instead of stopping there, we're going to give you big pink diamonds with it. Great combination with the boldness of the turquoise, with the gorgeous little bit of pastel on the sides, and then these white diamonds that go the rest of the way around the ring. This is the ultimate. You can see it from a distance, and still it reads still as turquoise. I mean, I'm wearing blues and turquoise, so I think you see this falls more into the turquoise than the vibrant cobalt blues. But if you're, and I know we're getting into fine details here, but most turquoise is not this level of saturation. No matrix at all. Take a look at it. We'll show you here what this is all about. We'll see who's got the imperial. I hope that one's going. But this is, do you see what I mean? I wish I had another turquoise here to show you side by side so you could see the difference. But usually it's a bit lighter. So it's still, it's not blue like a sapphire. Don't get me wrong. It's a 325 oval Sleeping Beauty. Mine perfectly pure in color and no matrix is mentioned, but also you're getting 24 points of pink diamonds. And there are 3 big round brilliants here on each side, 6 in total. That's really impressive. But that doesn't stop there. There's also a 76-point white diamond weight. Yes, Jess? Oh, I knew that I think they said they're here. They're here? Deborah, thank you so much. I know, Deborah, it's been a busy couple of days, and I think I owe her a message, but I think they said they're here on the premise. So yes, they've got them. They've got them. I will make sure I get them after the show, and I'll be sure and let you know. All right, so here we go with our 325, and then thanks, Deborah, so much. Oh my goodness, so sweet. She's just... You guys are just, you're all so kind. But Deborah, thank you. Special thanks to you. Here's our 24 points in the pink, 76 points in the white. So that is a full carat total weight. And rose and white, perfect, right? Rose gold setting for the turquoise, obviously for the pink diamonds as well. Then you get the white diamonds all the way around. And I love how they're just going to continue down the sides of the ring. Are we ready? Nobody's on the lines. Now, I know this is a little departure. We usually see our turquoise with just white diamonds. I know this has been, okay. You know what? I've got a $49.99 price tag here. Just to point out very quickly, because it's one thing to just look at that 24 points and go, okay, 24 points. Remember we saw 91 points in pink earlier? Those were all smaller pave. This 24 points is represented among 6 stones. So that's easy math. That means 4 points each. 4 pointers on pink diamond round brilliants, all matching up like they do? What exactly is happening here? We're going to make this really easy, and I want to get this hour kicked off in the right way here. And I know it's a busy Saturday, there's a lot going on, and it's springtime, and it's May, and it's all these different events happening. So let's make this really a reward for being here and just meant to wow you here at the top of the hour. I really want to send this out. We want to get you better value than $49.99. I know it's a little, you know, maybe you're going, oh, I really wanted a turquoise. I really want a good turquoise, but I don't know if I need to have the extra expensive pink diamonds, but what a look you're getting. Let's make it up for auction. And that way, instead of starting at $4,000 or $35,000 or $3,000 or $2,500, we're not even starting there. This is a $49.99 ring. It is. It is all day, should be staying there. No reason to be discounting something of this level. We are going to do it anyways. It's going to be $2,000 to start. You know what? Hold on. We're going to do even better than that. I want to get a lot of activity. And let's see what the auction format and let's see what we're in for today in the auction kind of realm. I'm not going to start at $2,000. Let me feel good going into this here, because we're going to make it not $1,900, $1,800, $1,700, or $1,600 to start. We're going to start at $1,500 on a 325, top quality, pink and white diamonds. Full carat total weight, but a really important turquoise to start, and then those extra diamonds with it. $1,500 to get it going. Increments, what do you want to do, $25 increments? Let's do it. We're starting pretty low. It's a big difference between 5 and 15. Then we'll do those tiny increments for you. Take a look at it. $25 increments. Don't even worry about it right now, because we're looking for the open, and we'll give it 60 seconds to get it. Here's what it looks like on, though. You're probably waiting for that. So let's do, oh, and there's a really pretty crown-like kind of stuff. Look at this. See, that's a little unexpected. When you see it from the front, you would just maybe expect something very traditional and kind of sitting flat on the hand. Oh no, we really gave it a little lift here. I mean, literally gave it scroll work all the way through the basket and the sides of the band. I mean, that's just a testament to how well thought out and beautiful the design is, and to get that level of turquoise. Oh, it's so specialty. And the pink and the white. Now, I was excited about this. Nobody's excited yet out there. At least nobody's called in yet. There's something about the boldness of the blues of a turquoise with the softer pinks on the side. And could be just a way you dive into the pink diamond world if you haven't already. We are 10 seconds away from clock hitting 0 and no open at 1,500. Well, listen, I never encourage you to buy something just because it's affordable. I never encourage you to buy something just because it's a deal. But if you want best of the best, hold on, there's a call. I hear a phone ringing. That's the first step. If you want incredible quality, beauty, exquisite, who else is going to have this? I have never seen, and I'm a turquoise lover, so I like Padparadscha turquoise. Probably not surprising, they're pretty much the same color. One's opaque and one's not, right? One's a tourmaline and one's turquoise. I just can't get enough of the way this goes with everything. But I'll tell you, I look at turquoise, you know, when you like something, even if you're not actively shopping it, you're always looking at them. You're always researching them. You like to, you know, if you like it, you like it. You like to look at what's out there. I love to look at turquoise pieces and just different designs and different qualities. And I like the lower quality material too, because that gives a whole different vibe. I love give me something with the matrix, and give me something in a Southwestern design and sterling silver and scroll work, and, you know, love it. But this is couture level. You know what? We have one caller. I think they've got an open. Will seems to be talking about maybe something. You know what I'm going to do, though? If you don't mind, Will, I want to try and get a lot of people on the phone lines. I really do. And, you know, if it's just that one caller and they're cool with 15, hopefully they won't mind if we drop the price even more to start. And that is all in hopes of getting a lot of people in, making this an opportunity that you can get in on and enjoy. And maybe, just maybe, this is coming home to you. It's not going to be 15, 14, 13, 12, not $1,100. Let's start at $1,000 instead. I want to hear from everybody. Who likes it? Again, if you don't love it, then no need to call. But if you're intrigued by it, or you're thinking, well, pink diamonds are really important on their own, shouldn't those be more? You are absolutely right, because that's exactly where my mind goes. Those pink diamonds alone should be more than $1,000. So you have a turquoise in the middle that's Sleeping Beauty. You've got pink diamonds that are big individually. You've got another 76 points in white diamonds all around it, keeping that classic frame. And we're going to give it 60 seconds to get it started. Wow. And it's still a $5,000 ring. You don't have to pay $5,000. So take a look. Notice it's in the rose and the white. You don't even have to leave it that way, but I'd recommend it that way. So I know sometimes we know yellow gold looks great with turquoise, but I think with this kind of, first of all, this particular color, and I think with the addition of the pink diamonds, I think your best bet is to leave it in the rose and the white together. Do we have the open? We have 45 seconds here to get it. Let's see. We might be verifying. I hope so. And I know sometimes even when we think about, you know, sometimes an open will come in at a higher open, and then here I am just trying to get a lot of people on the phone lines, and sometimes people bow out because they think, well, maybe it's not that good if she's dropping it to that price. No, it is that good. It is just an effort to say, let's get a lot of activity on a Saturday morning here and get everybody in, and more importantly, give you the chance of a lifetime to get a turquoise with really, really rare stones around it. And my goodness, if you wanted to, I could probably switch those out to white diamonds if you'd prefer it. If that's the deal breaker here and that's what separates it and goes, no, I don't like it, then I'll do white diamonds. If you want me to do, hey, that would save us a lot of money. But you know what? I say leave it with the pinks. Leave it with pinks. Try it out. Let me see if we have our open. I hope we do, because the clock is out and we are looking at a very special piece here. And I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, I'll try it on. This is gorgeous. And again, look at this beautiful profile work, all of that detail that's happening along the sides. The basket work, the bigger diamonds. See the rose gold there? So the rose gold kind of starts with the pinks and then extends to the basket of that turquoise. So the prong setting right now as is going to be the rose and the white combination. And that's going to be, I think, the way you leave it. I think, again, all I'm going to ask probably is what size do you need? That's what I would say, is just tell me what size you need. I would really strongly urge you to think about leaving it in the combination of gold it's in. So we have $1,000, right? It's going to be a day. And it may not be an auction day, but it's too late now. Can't take this one away from you. This is how we're working this one. And that is not, can you imagine? So let me just, sometimes I have to get on my soapbox here and say, what would happen if this wasn't an auction and I just put this up for $1,000? Does that, you would literally think, you would probably call in and, I don't know, I think you'd probably call the FCC or somebody and say, someone's doing illegal things on TV. You better check that girl out because someone's doing something that should not be happening. Exactly. This is not $1,000 ring, but it is now, or it's gonna be, because we have, again, it's totally up to you guys. We have a $25 increment only, so think about, we have the open now, but if you wanna go ahead and keep it going, why not? This is not like we're asking for $500 each and every bid. We've got a $25 increment. It makes it easy. All you have to do is dial in, and I'm going to give it 2 minutes, and we'll sell it. I mean, what can I tell you? $49.99 ring. It should be here today. That's the price. It's just, that's it. It's the price tag, and I think we can all understand why it's deserving of a $5,000 price tag. Right now it's at $1,000. Let's see if anybody else wants to go $1,025. That's the next minimum bid. We can keep it going, but 2 minutes until we finalize it, shall we? All that means, by the way, is for our new shoppers who maybe are newer to our auction formats, it's a live nationwide and beyond auction. And we're here in a television studio in LA. You're where you are. A phone is all you need. And all we're asking is that if you want to be in and participating in bidding, all you have to do is dial in within the 2 minutes we're going to see in the upper corner of your screen. That's all you have to do. And there's a delay. So this is why we think maybe you should start dialing right now, because we want to get you in so that you don't have that auction close when you're still waiting to get verified. So here in verification, just as a fancy way to say, we just make sure you're registered and are legit, you know? That's all, so that, you know, we're fair to our other auction participants. So that's all you got to do. Basically, it's a phone number. You dial the phone number and you are truly, you have an opportunity to get this for, well, right now, $1,025 is the next bid. So let's roll it. We got 2 minutes coming up, finalizing this auction. Take one last look at it. Here we go. Final 2 minutes, and I never dreamed that a ring, let me try it on again too, so you can see the size, because this is, I think for $1,000, you might be picturing one size of ring and then realizing when you see it on that, oh, I'm actually getting a really large, bold, gorgeous designer ring that's still classic in its style. I just love, I think about the details of just adding the diamonds on the side. Had those diamonds stopped around the turquoise and around the pink diamonds and didn't continue, how much, you know, it'd still be beautiful, no doubt, but how much it adds to have those diamonds continuing down the sides like they do, that's really important. The bigger pink diamonds, again, remember 4 pointers each, so they're substantial, really well done. We're at, 1,000, we're looking for 1025 or more, last call. I don't know, maybe it's just a little too designer. I don't know, sometimes it's still a classic, but just that additional pink. And like I said, if that's a deal breaker, tell us. I'm sure we could go ahead, if you give us a little extra time, I could probably just put in your white diamonds there as well, if that's what you'd prefer. But I'll tell you, that's what really makes it. It's the higher end quality of the turquoise matching with those really high end diamonds, which when have we ever seen pink diamonds with turquoise? I think there's only been one other example. They were smaller pave. This is bigger individual diamond weight. I mean, it's spectacular. And there's a lot of gold underneath it all in the rose, in the white together. Again, just tell us what size. That's on the house. 30 seconds remaining. Let's see if we have anybody coming in here in the last 30 seconds to give it a little competition. And I know it looks good because the clock looks good. And the clock has the pink and the blue together. And pink and blue, they look great together, don't they? They look so good. And all the white diamonds. For the added bonus of brilliance and sparkle, framing the entirety of the ring. All right, should we get to our gents ring? Got a fawn diamond. For the guys, we have amethyst earrings coming up. How we doing? Anybody want to go 1025 or more? Okay, looks like this is it. It doesn't have to, but I recommend it. I recommend leaving it as is. Okay, 1025, yes or no? Can't believe that's what I'm saying for that ring. Once, twice, 3 times, you got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Well done. Uh-oh, I'm not even ready with my next item. Look what you are going to see, though, in a little bit. We'll do this in about, oh, it's already 11:18. Okay, so we'll do this in about 10, 12 minutes. Asher cut, blue wing, black D. That's coming up. I got to get to this Gents piece. I've got a Gents fawn. I know the ladies are going to say, why didn't we get the fawn diamond in the round? But we got to be fair to the guys too. And we have more gentlemen's jewelry going out than ever before. This is really, really pretty. I mean, you're talking about, I know it's handsome, but it's a pretty stone. It's a pretty stone. Stones are just diamonds that are round brilliance, especially this one. Natural color through and throughout. This is 751. So 1120751. It is a 1 carat exactly. In a round brilliant. I'm going to make an adjustment here, though, Tony. I know it says fawn here. The fawns need to have a little more pink. This is really a champagne. It is. It's a nice, richer color champagne diamond. Remember, we don't, these are not pumped out by a lab. These are natural diamonds in natural colors. So there's a difference between, usually champagnes can be a little lighter. I wouldn't say it's dark enough or enough reds or oranges to be a cognac. So I'm still going to call it a more richer champagne. It's like the good champagne. There's the, the basic champagne, and then there's the really good stuff. This is that richer kind of quality. And as always, you don't need to be richer to own it because we get you a value. So let's talk about 33 points in diamonds that are going to be on the sides. That is a channel. So the diamonds are aligned within essentially 2 grooves of gold. So they're set flush into the mounting because they're all set down in, and they're held together by basically, think of it like, this river of diamonds. All around brilliance there, 33, so you're getting 1 1/4 total weight. And it is white, yellow, or rose gold. So whatever you want to do there, with even that beveled edge, now you do have a finishing. We would not do a Gents ring. It wouldn't be proper if we didn't finish it on the inside. So here you have that honeycomb style undergallery with the cutout detail. You can have the white, the yellow, or the rose. But it also, oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. It's going to go real low. Because any Gents ring starts with a lot of gold. We've added that beautiful, kind of beveled edge. You see what I mean by the octagon style you have, where that channel is. That's that octagon shape. So like a stop sign, but then carries on a little bit through the sides here. I'll be honest, it needs a little extra rhodium polishing there. I think they may have just put that in the bag a little too soon before the rhodium polishing was done. So sometimes it gets a little porosity, but that's all done in the sizing process for you. And again, if you start over with yellow gold, that's fine. Rose gold would be an interesting combination. Gents are still really enjoying rose gold, it seems like, the world over in watches and jewelry. So you have that option also. But it's really a very nicely saturated, and it's still a VS stone, by the way. We have it graded as VS. So that's another important factor here. And you can see what that ends up giving you is all the fire and brilliance. Yellows, oranges, reds, blues, greens, rainbow colors all the way through your stone. White, yellow, or rose, here's what it looks like on the hand. And we got a wild opportunity for you. Let me just give you a price tag. $69.99 is where it's slated to go out. Skip it, blow it out, brand new piece. I don't care. We're making sure that everything is affordable. And we're seeing new levels of affordable now. That auction kind of changed the game here. So instead of $69, let's make that a was price, and we'll blow it out for one caller. We'll make this easy. It's only $29.99 if you'd like it, and that's it. And then finish solid gold throughout the inside. And yes, your gold color. Yes, go ahead. Oh, Vera. Hi, Vera. How's she doing today? Yeah, Vera, she was, I heard from her in an email yesterday. How kind of so many, I got to thank everybody. I was so overwhelmed yesterday, just by love, just love, just you, the TVON family. It never ceased to amaze me. Just incredible outpouring of love and happiness and joy and birthday wishes. So thank you all so much. Vera being one of them, one of many, many, many. So thank you guys so much for all your kindness. Really appreciate it. It made my day. So $29.99, and it was a fabulous day. So this one's $29.99 if you'd like it. Let's give it 30 seconds. And then I think, gosh, I have shown you a lot of jewelry. And we're not even halfway through the show. And I am running out of jewelry to show you. So I'm going to be getting some more jewelry out here. Or you can just give me your request too. That's always a good idea. I've got amethyst earrings. I've been talking about these. I know we don't bring, I'm trying to think when the last time I had anything in an amethyst earring for you. It's been a while. So we're going to show that to you next. And it's a little bit of a drop. Yeah. All right. So sounds good. We're verifying on this one. Let me know. And then here's what I'm going to do. We're going to set these earrings up in about 5 seconds here. We'll give you a chance to pick that one up if you want that 1 carat round brilliant. I've got gorgeous earrings that I'm going to show you in the yellow. Just be aware. Yellow, white, or rose. And wow, there is some serious saturation. Anytime we bring you amethyst, it's got to have that serious saturation. Otherwise, we are not interested. Anybody can go out, and this is the thing. I feel so passionate about this because this is a stone, unlike a lot of stones we bring where we're the only place to get it, we're the only place to find it. Here's a stone you can find in just about any jewelry store. Online, storefront, brick and mortar, shopping on TV, wherever, right? Here's a stone that jewelry is going to be very popular in amethyst, and so everyone's going to have an example. So I feel even more committed, like when there's a lot of it out there, let's be the ones that bring you that really unique quality. And that's what this is. Item number 737 is the item number, and this is 360 and cushion cut matched, so you're getting a really good size here. About 1.75 carats or so in those stones, and a beautiful, beautiful cushion there. There you can see the bright flashes of this red, hot pink, and blue. Obviously, it's a purple body base color, but it really has that intensity to it that is just reminiscent of blue wing block Ds, and the same 3 colors are happening just in a different ratio. 14 points in the diamonds because they're going to extend. We did an earring a while ago that was just diamonds in that kind of style. Here's where we incorporate that kind of spiked style with the amethyst. You get the big diamond too. Let's not forget, as they rotate, check it out, you've got that bigger diamond. I'll kind of angle them so you can really see that because it's tucked in between this kind of trillion elongated style of pave, and then there's your bigger round brilliant that you have as well that's going to be right directly above and centered on top of the cushion cut. So it's a lever back, so nothing extra to worry about, no backings to lose, but it is that secure drop style. Let me borrow this one. I'll show you the link because I know you might be thinking, oh, wait, do you normally see studs? Here's a drop. You've got nothing that's going to be overwhelming here. It's got a length of, here's my ruler so you can see the length is going to be 1.5 inches, top to bottom, and really beautiful with that color. And I think even more important to get color saturation in an earring because we're not always going to be as close up. So you want that stone color to be more pronounced so that even from a distance away, when somebody's making eye contact with you, even when you walk into a room or an event, they're seeing a bright, beautiful, bold color and that regal, royal, right? There's been some attention around royalty today. I must admit I have seen none of it, so I'm a little disconnected from what's happening, so I'm not sure, I'm not caught up on all the details. And Tony, I know you watch, you'll have to fill me in. But this is going to be, you know, where, again, the lavish nature of royalty and everything that it signifies and symbolizes, and yet was there a lot of purple today? Was there a lot of that regal, elegant color, something we associate with regality all the time? That's what that color is, and yet, you know, an array of colors it goes with. I think purple, we know, is a super complementary color to others. So think about as an earring that maybe you don't, you know, I don't know if this is the case with everybody, but you know, I go more traditional on my earrings typically, and I go more eclectic on my rings. I tend to switch out my rings a lot more than I switch out my earrings. And so if you're the same way and you don't have like 5,000 pairs of earrings and you want to go with ones that you know you'll wear and get a lot of wear out of, I think amethyst is a great way to go because it's a color almost like turquoise where it goes with everything. So you've got, you know, already you can see with orange and pink and yellows and greens, it looks fabulous. And certainly blues and purples, anything in that family, it's going to look great. And this is that saturation that as I move, you're seeing from this beautiful distance away how bright and saturated those stones are. So there's your length, there's your movement, always staying forward, but not too lengthy of a drop so that this is not like evening only. I think that this could be worn daytime as well. We didn't overdo the diamond weight, but they're, you know, stunners. Let's go back to our close-up. We'll show you the match set, white, yellow, or rose gold, but it's not going to be $9.99, which is a really wonderful start price. But it's not going to be what does it today. If you'd like the pair of earrings you see right here, we're going to make this really affordable. There they are, together, side by side. I just find that fascinating that the diamonds in that second earring right now are looking purple because the color of that stone in the front of it is basically reflecting and glowing onto the diamonds behind it. That's how good that amethyst is. And we are not, hold on, we are very busy. I don't know if I need to drop this price. But you know I will. You know I'm not about what I can get. That's obviously a fair price. We could sell out the earrings. And this is one of the few pieces that I actually have a little bit of quantity. And I mean little. I don't mean 10,000 pairs. I don't mean 50 pairs. I mean a teeny tiny quantity. But hey, there's more than one, so I'll take it. Because amethyst we have. We have the matching ability. We have the saturated level. We can match up the size, the cutting, the level of quality you're seeing there. And they're not going to be $9.99. Yes. Oh, really? Do they know it's actually a pear shape? And I know it says heart shape, but yeah. Good. Yeah, I know it does look like it, but just to be clear. Thank you. Who got the Molly? Thank you. Enjoy it. Okay, so you like them? Can we do better than $9.99? You like them too. Please don't sell them yet. I have 3 pairs gone just like that. We have 3 callers who have said sold at $9.99. They're not $9.99. They're not close. They're not close. I have a quick little piece of advice. With the response we have, I have 4 gone now. 4 gone. Honestly, I don't even know if you guys are going to give me a chance to drop this price before they're sold out. If this response initially is any indicator of where we're going with these earrings, and let me tell you, they're going far, far below $9.99. To get them, my best recommendation is dial now. Don't wait, because they're going to be gone. I seriously believe they could be gone right now at $9.99. Let's lower the price. Anybody who's obviously said sold already, you obviously are getting the better price. You're getting a lower price. Don't worry about it. Just dial. Take a look. Not even $999. Not even $888. This is so good. They're not even $799. Solid gold, VS diamonds, 2 gorgeous matched cushion cut, best of the best quality amethyst. Okay, what on earth? And they're not $777, and they're not $699. Yeah, this would be, again, you got to sprint to those phones. Whatever you do, go fast. Sprint. Get there, get to a phone, somehow, some way. Great gifting idea. I love them for gifting. What a great idea that would be for giftable, right? $699, they're not. $599, they're not. Okay, this for anybody who just said sold, the 4 of you that said sold at $999, how thrilled are they right now? How thrilled are they seeing the value as they did and now realizing that you're getting a coupon instantly like this? Oh my. They're not even $599. Call me now. I think it's going to be a 60-second deal because we're not stopping there. We're going even less than even $500 a pair. It's a drop. It's a lever back. There's a mechanism. There's workmanship. They're $499 a pair instead. What has happened? So $499 and they'll be yours. We've got 1 pair gone, 2 pairs gone. So the 4 pairs are already gone. And then we literally just had someone hang up because they wanted them at $9.99. They don't at $4.99. Sorry. Yeah, that's my fault. Same earring, but $500 less. So yeah, it does not mean that quality has changed at all. It just means we're trying to bring you as much value as we possibly can. And there it is happening right before your eyes. So $499. That's it. That's it. That's how we do it. It's amazing. So it's our very last call. Let me know if you'd like them. We only have a couple of pairs remaining. I know we've got another one gone, so this is it. We better give it a final 60 seconds, and then we will see them out. But this is really good value. And you saw them on. Beautiful drop in movement. They don't flip around. The way we set up our incredible lever backs is so that they stay. Everything that you want facing forward does just that. That's really, really important. So you've got that beautiful look. I mean, just try them. They are specialty. Hi, Diane. Thank you. Thanks so much, Diane. Happy Saturday to you. All right. Did I just hear like a loud pitched no? A high pitched no? Okay. Did I hear something? No? Okay. Was I hearing things? Okay. Like a very high pitched noise? All right. Last call, $4.99. Okay. Okay. Just me. Do we have any requests? No, not yet. None. 0. 92 minutes in. No requests. Oh, my. Okay. Thanks, Diane, so much. Thank you. Oh, Diane and Robert. Thank you, guys. All right. $4.99. Okay, let's get a move on. We've got a really special, I've got a one-of-a-kind zircon. I'm almost out of jewelry, you guys. I got to go get some more jewelry to show you. I do have that tanzanite coming up. Are we ready, though, for the big, are we ready on the Asher? I feel like maybe we should wait a little longer on the Asher cut. Are we ready for the 5 carat 12? Beautiful blue wing black D. We have a yellow diamond. We have a really cool ruby. So sapphire's even here. We have a 2 carat plus sapphire. I'm waiting on one last pair. I got to tell you, I would rather move on when I can just say sold out. But there's one pair still. If you like that $4.99 earring, amethyst. All right, coming up. Let's get to our blue zircon. One pair left if you'd like them. Here we go with 271. This is a really, this is bright, vibrant. We've seen some gorgeous blues today already, from the turquoise. And now this is what I love, is that this is really, if you've ever imagined a turquoise, but you don't want an opaque stone, you want it to be lively and bright and brilliant and just stunning, this is the one to take note of. It is very, very, very special. This is a Cambodian starlight blue zircon. It's a very large, important size, and I can't say enough about our value that we have coming up, but just keep in mind this is a one only as well. So this is not going to stick around here, guys, and we need to help you out. So it's white gold now. You can change that if you'd like to, so no problem there. It's a 630, which sounds like a time, but it's a carat weight. It also happens to be 68 points in diamonds. It kind of reminds me of that turquoise setting a little bit in the way there's a structured trio there of diamonds on the sides that lead down to the shoulders of the ring. But this way it kind of twists, and you have pave tucked in on the sides. You get the bigger halo around it, and what a value. You know these blue zircons are not for the faint of heart. Price-wise, I mean, they're not for the faint of wallet either, typically. Now, I'm going to get you a great value because it is a 630, 68 points. You know how that adds up. A 6 carat we had the other day was $4,999. This one is not. And it won't be the first time today that I've taken a $5,000 piece and priced it at an entirely different level. So it is a good time to jump in right now, because it is not going to be $49.99. There is only one, and this is why we lose our minds over zircons, why we're so sad that they're mined out. That was the only source for the blues, by the way, was Cambodia. It's a mining venture that has long been, well, it's not producing, and beyond that, there's no real remnants of a mine there anymore. The land was so valuable in Cambodia, it was sold, and developers bought it and built, and you know, it's a resort town now. So it's basically, it's not even, there's no hope for operating anything in the future. Sometimes mines go on hiatus. They'll shut down temporarily, and then they you know, rev back up years later. Not going to happen with the Cambodian Starlight Blue. So it's almost at that Padparadscha level where what's out there is out there. So you have to try and fight for it and get what you can, and keeping in mind that not a lot of places have Cambodian Starlight presentation grade zircon. We do. We're proud of it. And you know what? We'll blow it out because somebody's got to have it. And if we can save you more money, that's what we're all about. Let's make it $19.99 instead of $5,000. And we'll see who's got it. That's a very important stone, but more importantly, you have to see it on, because this takes that turquoisey color. We say blue, but I think that's even really underselling it, because it's such a vibrant, gorgeous, intense turquoise color is really what it is. It's this really sensational, I mean, look at this. And they really, as someone who's had a lot of them over the years, they usually fail when it comes to great cutting. There's a lot of wonky cuts out there. That's a technical term. There's a lot of wonky cutting. It's very asymmetric sometimes. I'm looking right down the middle, seeing that centered culet, seeing the symmetry of all the faceting in that oval, double refraction playing with the faceting so it can be as bright as you see right here. And yet we have one only. So if you would like it, just holler it out to me. We've only got the one. Obviously, you can change the gold color if you'd like to into the yellow or the rose. So that's what it looks like from a distance away, under $2,000. And look at that, the sides giving you that little reveal of those diamonds kind of tucked into the sides there. Really beautiful, bright. It's like a turquoise electric blue. Do we have our first request of the day? No. Huh? Oh. It's not a request, but if I know Sandy, it could be a little, we used to call these cheers, Spencer. Do you remember? You've been here long enough. You remember. She says, that's cute. Pomp and circumstance will always be, but Lolo's prices are the key. I think that's very apropos for the day. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance to today, right? Sandy in Colorado, thank you. And Spencer, thank you for transcribing that. That's cute. That's cute, Sandy. Yeah, it is kind of day, right? It is. A lot of regality, a lot of formality, a lot of tradition. We've got the Derby days. You have this one? Thank you. That is sold. Hey, can I just flash this for you guys? I want to show you something. I'm just going to see what this looks like on TV. Okay. Hello. Cat's eye, Endicolite tourmaline in a cabochon in a huge size. And are those, yeah, yellow diamonds and white diamonds we added with it. All together, stunning style. It's, I believe, our largest. It's a 970. This is item number 429. So just felt like on this pomp and circumstance day, what would it be without a museum level stone like this with a phenomenal chatoyant effect to it? And then the blue colors that, of course, it can't be Endicolite unless it has that distinctive blue tourmaline color, which again, different from blue sapphire, different than the Cambodian blue we just saw, and all of that. So 970 is the carat weight in this oval. It has yellow diamonds and white diamonds. We break it down. 18 points in the yellow and another 84 points in the white diamonds because they're going a long way around that oval. There's a long way to travel to get around that large oval. So just had to show it to you. There's a markdown. Hey, it was $19,999. I've not been privy to show this to you before, so I'm pretty excited about it. For me, it's a debut. And here's what we have from the back. I want to show you this scroll work detail. Look at the back. Have you ever seen the back of a cat's eye in Endicolite? Look what that does. Whew, that's a cool stone. I kind of like looking at it that way too, and seeing that the striations naturally and all that creates and allows really that triple look. You see there's actually 3 different vertical lines that are created, and I just adore that the more left side line has that really distinctive teal color. And then you see the real Endicolite color here on the right side, which is that vibrant, rich blue. I mean, that's happening in real life. This is not, you know, the magic of TV. That's really happening. I see that very distinctively here, although there's even a little more pronounced chatoyant glow. It's kind of like a glow that moves from side to side across the stone when you have it in more normal lighting. It's spectacular. If anybody would like it, we've got a better than 50% off discount today. It's not even $9,999. This is the ultimate collectible. Have only seen a handful of them. They've been extremely popular. And yet, I can't remember if we've had one this size. So really important size to get. You know what? We'll blow it out, $88.88. If you really would love to have it, that saves you an additional. Why not? Why not save you an additional $1,111 there? So we've done that. So that's going to be our big one, and just such a great look with the yellow gold as it stays. You're getting the yellow gold with it, and then I think we're about ready to bring out that tanzanite Asher because we do have some requests. Everyone's getting excited about it, so we'll bring that out. And like I said, any requests you do have beyond the pieces that are already scheduled to be here today, let me know what those are, and we'll help you out. We still have a couple of pieces from the show, not many, so we'll obviously be willing to recap those for you if you have any questions there. So let's get a move on. We've got a really special, I've got this tanzanite I have to show you. It's a 512. It's a traditional style. It's a classic double halo, but that's all around a 5-carat 12 Asher. This is that really, I think, perfect. I'm actually going to start with it on the hand here so you can see how I think this is the kind of size where it's not just my opinion here, but we have a lot of people usually agreeing. This is usually considered that everyday wearable type size. We're usually 4 to 5 to 6 is what a lot of people are comfortable more or less wearing every day. Is this a request? Yeah. Oh, for who? Tony? So maybe, should we show that now? Or are they on the line? Okay. So Tony, we've got a request for you. He or she, do we even know? Okay. So Tony, we've got a request. We'll bring that right out. You know what? I'm going to just, let's do this. Then we'll bring out that request for the alexandrite that is certified. But this is actually going to be, item number is, it'll be, I can't even see it over there. Oh yeah, 197. This is 197, and it's going to be a 5-carat 12. It is the square, but this is Asher cutting, so kind of think emerald cut, but squared off, right? Kind of like how the Asher cut comes to be. Also a carat of 6 in diamonds. That's the double halo. I'm going to hold on to that Endicolite for one of you. And then here we go. Gotta watch this up close and personal. We'll be zooming right back in, but look at all the reds. Just grazing off of every facet that's possible. It's so spectacular. It really is. There's something very, a little high-end and sophisticated about getting an Asher cutting. I feel the same way about emerald cuts. I think a lot of you share that same opinion. Let's make it doable. It's a very special piece here. And you know what? Instead of, oh, I got to admit, I hadn't looked at this price, and we're looking at a $69.99 piece here. But need to bring it down, need to make it more affordable, need to really bring you that value. We've been seeing it all day long. We've only got an hour and 15 minutes left. So instead of $69.99, a better opportunity for you right now, and we'll make it easy, real easy. Let us know if you like it, guys, because we don't want you to wait too long. We've got some requests now. Finally, the requests are starting to come in here with an hour left in the show. I'm not going to do $69.99 either, so we've got a couple requests lined up after this. Let's try to make this quick and, more importantly, give you a huge savings. Thank you, Colleen. We've got some, oh, hey, Peridot. We never get to see Peridot or very many of our Burma spinels, so we'll see some of those, and we've got a Mahenge for you. All right, not even $69.99. Tell you what, let's put on the auction block. It's the best way to get around the should-be price. But is this not timeless? Is this not the classic, timeless, go with everything? You saw it on the hand, proportionally, really works. Think for, you know, something balanced about having anything that's square, because also it's going to be that symmetry we, I think, love. When it's on the hand, it looks really good to have that symmetrical quality. Same with as it is lengthwise. So the diamonds are going to go ahead and really, you know, give you more of that look. Really showcase that. It's not going to be $6,000 to open. We're going to put it on the auction block. We didn't get a lot of participation on our auction about 44 minutes ago. We're going to hope for a little more of that this time around, and maybe a little more action, and hopefully a lot of people in on a chance to get the best in the world. Because still, I want to remind you that if you're newer and you're going, what the heck is a blue wing block D? What is that? Everyone else is talking about single A, double A, triple A. Where does this fall? This is the literal best. It is our TVON exclusive. It is an equivalent, you know, when there's nobody else that has it. So even folks that have regular block D, that's something you may have seen out and about. I've offered block D to you know, clients of mine for 20 years. But this is that extra special little vein. There was one vein of that D block that is no longer producing, by the way, that the D block always had the best saturation of rough material. So even though tanzanites are heated as a rule, they all are, you get a couple natural zoocytes that are green every now and then, but they're heated as a rule. What makes this special is that you're getting a higher level. It's not just a matter of, oh, so this is heated more. That's not how this works. You have to start with a different level so that after it still undergoes that heating, which is that traditional process that every stone therefore goes through, you've got that higher level of saturation. If this was achievable with any stone or any rough, everybody would do it. Everybody would have it. It's not. It takes that really strong starting color and saturation that then has to be, of course, that can get to this level that makes it so unique. So take a look at it. We're going to blow it out. It's not $6,000 to open or $5,000 to open or even $4,000 to open either. And so this really gives you an opportunity, because we're not even starting at $4,000 or $35,000 or $3,000. This is going to be a wild one here. We're going to make it $2,500 to open and make the 512, which there aren't many left, right? We know the blue wing window is closing, so it's a small collection that started here 4 years ago. We are the only ones in the world that have it, so it's got to be a good time to pick one up, especially when you come across the shape and the cutting that you adore. When it's your preference in shape and cutting and size, and if you like the mounting, which on this occasion is extremely classic, then that is the best way to go. And we're looking for $2,500 to get it going with just a $25 increment. Colleen, we've got your request. Tony, we've got your request. They're all coming up. We may not even have an open yet, so we may be moving on sooner rather than later on this tanzanite. We do. I have a rare GIA certified alexandrite. I don't know where you found this, Christine. I've never even seen this piece before. I've never even seen this. This is a, wow. And is it? So many times we've had certified stones. They're not from Brazil. This one is, and oh my goodness, what a color. Okay, so we'll see some really rare alexandrite coming up for you. And 25, no open? All right, I'm going to try one more thing. Let's see if this helps. Thinking on a per carat level here, we're going to go even lower than 2,500, 2,400, 2,300, because I've never had an Asher cut blue wing stick around. Even when they're 500, 600, 700 a carat, they don't hang out here. It's a very popular cut. So let's do this. Instead of 23 or 22 or 21, we'll start at an even $2,000 to open, and we'll get it out the door that way. So that helps, I believe, because that's an extra $500 where we, really should be at 25 to open. And I'm even going to lower the increments. We'll make them $10 increments instead. And we'll think about a 512 going out at potentially like $389 or $390 a carat if the diamonds are free, but you're getting a 106 diamond weight. So we can't just assume that. I don't know of anybody in this world that's going to give you diamonds for free. Not a one, even really bad diamonds. Even really low quality diamonds. They're not free. Gold is definitely not free. No diamonds are free. Whatever's happening here with this assortment of let's put it all together, and then, oh, by the way, someone did put it all together by hand. So there's that labor that also has to be considered. That's not free either. So when you've got a tanzanite opportunity that's as low as this is, for the 512 on its own. And then we're giving you an extra carat in diamonds, and we're giving you the gold. And then obviously what we don't talk about nearly enough, but this is something that's near and dear to our heart because we are actually the ones that create these pieces for you. 99 times out of 100. Yes, there's a couple of designer pieces we bring in to give you some extra variety, but honestly, we create almost everything we do. It's not just second hand, third hand, fourth hand. So we have no open on this. No open. I'm starting to get some requests here. I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do. We have nobody. I just wanted to check on my phone board there. We got nobody thinking about it. Nobody potentially getting this started. Let's just blow it out. I'm not waiting. I've never had an Asher cut stick around in this size. I'm not going to let today be that day. We still have the 10 karat 77 from earlier, by the way. That's here. But that was a whole different level. That was the pink diamonds on the side. Remember that one? Let's give you the 106 in diamonds and the Asher cutting. You know what I'm going to do? Let's just blow this out. 60 seconds is all I can offer. I don't think it's going to last. We have a GIA certified alexandrite from Brazil coming up. We have gorgeous Mahenge and Peridot coming up. Don't want to go anywhere and get requests in. And I have literally nobody on the lines. You know what? Blow it out. Let's not tell anyone we did this. This is just our secret on this Saturday, but it's going to be $1,999 if you'd like it. Just because my airtime is more valuable at this point. I don't have a lot of time left with you guys. We have an hour and 10 minutes in the show. So I'm going to make this ring to the very first caller, $19.99. White yellow rose, in your size, $7,000 right here. Where's my bag? I'm holding it. It's right here. It is a $69.99. That's what it says. I am going to make this 60 seconds only. No auction, no competition. Just take it. Yeah, try it. $19.99. 60 seconds. Let's go. We got very little time left in the show, so we're going to get ready for some requests here. Oh, my goodness. Let me try it on one more time. Will, that value just got better. That just got better. All right, let's see. It's here at the moment. We're verifying. I hope we're still broadcasting because that would be, ooh, look at that. When you go further away, put it on the hand, block the light behind it, and now we're seeing even more red. Wow, that's what you want to see. Consistent, saturated through and through color. It doesn't get lighter in the middle. It doesn't fade or get more pastel or void of color in the middle. So many Asher cuts tend to do that. I am really not interested in showing those to you. I don't want a stone that's going to do that. I don't think you should have a stone that does that. Just know that that is a common characteristic with an Asher cut, though. It happens with emerald cuts, too. Sometimes there's a little void of color. When it's one thing when it's diamonds. When it's diamonds, you can get the fire. When it's a saturated neon stone, especially where color is the key, this is all about color. Color's the headline here. That's what you want to have. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm putting it back on the wheel. Watch when it's even up close how there is not one, there's no color. It doesn't deviate at all from the middle. So here's what we're going to do. Look at that. Right down in the saturation at the center point, right here, like the center of the square, that's where it would normally get a little lighter. So many of them do that. And so to get a stone where that is just pure, solid, same saturation from one side to the other. Oh, okay. Has Blue Wing, I mean, are we there? Has Blue Wing run its course officially? Because that is a stunning value. I'm going to show this alexandrite next. So we've got a request here for an alexandrite, and it looks like the request was for 100% color change, which almost every stone I have is. But let's take a look at one that has actually got an extra bit of documentation to go with it. Usually what we don't see, we see great alexandrites, but I very, very seldom have a GIA certified alexandrite. That's what you're looking at now, 777. I've been waiting for this item number, so it is brand new. It is a 1 carat, exactly, oval alexandrite. 100% color change, Peridot 5 in diamonds in a bridge, a slightly elongated oval. It has a GIA cert. I've had GIA certified alexandrites, but usually they're the Sri Lankan material, and they're a totally different color. They're usually a, yeah, actually, I can show you. I think I have one here out in the studio. It's a yellowy color usually, yellowy. Alexandrites should be some kind of green. Now, the Russian material that was the OG find in alexandrite, that was like a green, almost like an emerald or a Savorite green that went to red. The Brazilian stones, which are the best modern day source, they're a blue-green to a red. This is really a purple red. Let me show you the cert, because we can never show you color change here on television because it's only one light source. You really need to change your light source to see a color change. But I do have a photograph thanks to GIA. I would say that right now, it's somewhere between those two colors. The left side being the fluorescent lighting and the right side being incandescent lighting. Let's see what else the cert has to show us. They don't get as specific because they're, with colored stones, we don't get into, grading them for clarity and grading them for the color scale that goes, from D to Z. We just look at 1 carat, you have your measurement, and I'll provide the comments on it. And then we've got blue, green to purple. And then, of course, we know the origin is Brazil, so that's what we're bringing you. GIA also doesn't talk about 100%. They don't give a percentage rating on a color change ability. They just show you the photograph. So that is what this stone does. If you'd like a GIA certified alexandrite, this is it. And it is going to be that one, oh my goodness. Well, this is why we don't have them often. It is a $19,999 price tag to start. Those are the key words, to start. Not going to be today. It's not close to $19,000. It's not even going to be $10,000. This is not for everybody. It's a collectible, but it is going to be well priced so that if that collectible is on your mind, you can say a very, very excited, enthusiastic yes, because you know it's a value, and there's your finishing throughout the inside, all the way through. Recommend going up a half a size on this particular mounting because of its width on the back side. Actually, no, this is the Peridot 5 version. It's only the 128 version that I recommend doing that. This one is, yep, this one I just tried it on. So, yep, it fits exactly like it feels and feels exactly like it fits. So it's true to size on this one. It's the slightly larger one I'm thinking of. This one's going to be $8,999 if you like it. So that is my GIA certified Alex. Now, if you don't need a cert, so I know this was Tony's request, if you don't need a cert, they really get more affordable here. I can always bring you out a similar size. For the record, I can do a similar 1 carat without a cert for, usually we can do those around $3,000. So if you'd like me to bring out a non-certified alexandrite, I can do that. Colleen, we've got a request here. I don't have a lot of Peridot, but I do have one very important Peridot. So I'll take it. It is the VIP, the very important Peridot. It is item number 300, and this is emerald cutting. Wider band. Now, this may not be for everyone. Colleen, you'll have to let me know if you like this style. This is a very bold ring. It's probably, yeah, out of tens of thousands of mountings we do, this is the widest we have. And that's saying something because we do a lot of big rings. But this is a 323 on the Peridot, emerald cut. It also has a large band with a 72-point diamond weight, triple row. It can be worn 2 ways. I pointed this out last time I had it with a ametrine because you can wear it really with that Peridot centered up on your hand, or you can really, I think the designer intended for you to wear it to one side and then reveal this big stripe of diamond effect that you have going on the other side. So in other words, like this. That's one way to do it. So see how the Peridot's off to one side and then you really show off the entirety of that diamond row. But you can also do this, and that would create more of this asymmetrical style. Center up your Peridot, have the mirror finishing on one side, and then the diamonds on the other. So you can really play with it. We can actually, we're going to leave this in the white gold here because there's a nice big markdown. Boy, that's a lot of gold. That is a lot of gold, but plenty comfortable for you in the fit and the feel. And look at that, that does something extra chic about having an emerald cut Peridot, and it's going to be from $49.99. Colleen, let us know if you like it. We'd like to give you first dibs if you do. Otherwise, opening it up to anybody who would, because we know we don't see a lot of Peridots here. So when we do, they tend to go very quickly because you all know there aren't a lot of options. And you know what we're going to do? Make it only $1,999. That's it. Really unique stone, great unique mounting. So why not? If you're going to get a unique cut, in a stone like this, why not have the mounting to show that off? We've got a Mahenge as well. It's a great looking Mahenge spinel. I've got one of those. I actually have another one here, Colleen. I can show you two options in Mahenge today. If you want to keep it under 2,000 preferably, I've got two large stones to show you. One is going to be they're both large bands as well. So let's show two Mahenges. Peridots here. Now I've got this option in a pear shape, which is going to be our rose and white gold, or we can get you a pear shape that has more of this open cutout work in an asymmetrical wider band, so you can see how that looks in comparison. Two pear shapes, both over a carat. Let's start with the left side. That's going to be item number 209. These are each one of a kind, as Mahenge spinels are. Some of our bigger sizes. Let me know who's got the Peridot. I'm so excited to see who's got that beautiful Peridot. And then our Mahenges are going to be 116 on the left. So the graphics you're seeing are for this one here. And we'll move this one over a little bit. And then you can see this one's all in white. This one's in the rose and white. That one's got to stay as is. Kind of a nice little detail there. 116 here, but also a carat 01 in diamonds. So that gives you a lot to love there, a lot to admire. That is one beautiful, gleaming, glowing pear shape. They both are. If we go over to the right side, that's going to have a different item number, 9267 over here. That'll be a slightly smaller stone, but it's still a 107. So it's got a big size to it. That'll be 70 points in diamonds. So your diamond weights differ. You're getting more diamond weight here. Notice how it's an asymmetrical style. It's almost like a sideways heart design with all those stones set within it. And that will be, let me see how we did on, oh, the prices are really good. Tell you what, the larger stone is less money. The larger stone with more diamond weight, this is what they brought me, Colleen, for the request. This is the one I already had ready to show you. And that is because the value is so good. This is the bigger stone with the bigger diamond weight. It's less money. So I think between the two, we're going to see both go, but I think this one, yeah. And we've got them both under $2,000, which is a bit surprising considering they're over a carat in their size. And I'll tell you what, this one is $1,699. But we got the graphics up for this one, only $1,599. Wow. The larger of the two pear shapes, the larger of the two diamond weights is less money today. So $1,599 left side, $1,699 right side, and your choice of, just let me know. There's one of a kind, I mean, Mahenge spinels. Talk about a finite gem. What's out there's out there. 2007 discovery. We haven't had hundreds and hundreds of years of Mahenges. Spinels, yes, but Mahenge specifically, no. So you're getting either way. And to have 1 carat plus sizes is remarkable. So $1,599 on the left side, $1,699 on the right side. And no, that really should be reversed, if anything. They're both incredible values, but that should be reversed because the larger carat weights are on your left. That is the lower price. So save the money. Do it. And it's a great way to go. Did anybody get our Asher cut for $19.99? Am I still sitting here with that Asher cut for $19.99? This tanzanite, this 512 with that carat 06 in, I mean, tell me, I don't know, but that is a really, really, really strong value. That stone, that ring, under $2,000, amazing. 197. All right, let's get on to it. Now, Colleen, did we hear from her? Because I'm going to see if we have anything else. I don't have anything else out here in Mahenges. I think we're getting a little limited. Yeah. Oh, good. Was that a requester by any chance? I don't know. Oh, okay. No, I don't think it was then. All right, Peridot's gone. Congratulations on that one. And the top of the hour is here. So, and our Mahenges are here. I don't know. Should we just show this by itself here? Maybe just, you know, come in a little closer on this pear shape to just really admire the mounting and the way that the diamonds are set within it. Then we'll try it on. Take a look at that. That's a really good stone. Yes. On the Peridot? The Peridot was 1110300. 300. But yeah, a 111. So that goes way back. Okay, next up. Well, let's welcome you to the show. I'm going to try this on really quickly in case you're thinking about this. That is a lot of value on a carat 16 in a Mahenge. See how this side is a little shorter than this side, but it's really the same kind of styling with the diamonds that kind of are, they look like they're floating amidst these open designs on either side. Really cool piece. So it's $15.99 if you like it. And those are, Colleen, let us know if we didn't hit the mark there with your request, and we'll try to figure something that does. But I have a really, really good ruby to start this hour. And it is, I'll be real with you. It's an expensive ruby. But we're going to try something. We'll help you. You know, we got requests hopefully coming in for our last hour. We are in the last hour of our Saturday, and we're so glad you're with us. So if you'd like the Mahenges, either of them, they're both available. We'll just give the other one a look here as well. That one's $15.99. Just think that's the really strong value. This one's also here with the rose and the white gold, and that would be item number 9267. Either one's still here. We're going to get into our top of the hour. Let me know what you're thinking or what you need to see before we go, because this last 57 minutes is going to fly, especially when you start with something as rare as what I'm about to show you. And you've heard of rubies, so you're going, not that rare. Oh, this one is, because of the way it is cut. So welcome to our show. We're in our last hour here. It's TVON on a Saturday. We're live with you. I'm Lauren Blair. This is our last 57 minutes in the show. So I got to know if you have any requests or questions or anything you want to see recap from the show. We still have a few pieces, and I would encourage you to think about also dialing in and talking to your operators on pieces you are thinking about, because maybe it's still here and we want to make sure you get it, because this is the hour of power when a lot of those pieces do end up getting their home. So we want to make sure you're getting in, not missing out just because someone beat you to it. So we've got a really great ruby coming up. It is a round ruby. It's still a carat in size, which is actually, it's over a carat. It's just, I find this to be blatantly honest with you guys, and it's in the book. This is the toughest stone to sell, and I'm not sure why. And I sometimes after a while, when you do this every day for a long, long time, as I have, you kind of get a little idea. I think that rubies, there's so many options in ruby out there. This is my theory. And most of them, they can be affordable. Let's be honest. If you look at some of the more available examples of ruby, they come from all different parts of the globe, and they all differ tremendously in color. But if you look at different stones, and if you look at retailers, and again, keep the eyes open, shop everywhere, take a look at who's doing what. When you see rubies, they're typically other sources that provide you more of an opaque burgundy brown color. Some have more purples or oranges, some have more yellow to them, some have a lot of pink to them. Those are all different rubies, and it may be a ruby, but just like the gem world is in general, you can't always just put them all together and liken apples to oranges to bananas to broccoli. It just doesn't work, because there are so many different qualities, and quality does make a difference. And in this case, with this stone being a chromium-rich corundum as it is, and some kind of red color as it should be, there is a tremendous difference between origins. And what we choose to bring you, as you well know with TVON, is the best. So we're all about Burma. They've been pretty much under sanction for the better part of 2 decades. Off and on, but more on than off. It's put importation limits on ruby. It's put, therefore, really big price adjustments, and only in the wrong direction, up on ruby pricing. We are still bringing you ruby. How? How do we do this? And you know, this is back when I started here in 2016. We were undergoing sanctions. There were sanctions in place, and I marveled at the fact that we had rubies at all. How does that happen when they're sanctioned? You can't bring them in. You can't import them without going to jail. And so it is all from a private collection. Once they're here, or if they've been here already, there's no problem in offering it or selling it. But there were just such issues, and you guys know, because you pay attention. I'm sure you pay attention to the news and know what's happening in the world, and we read the headlines, and there's just been a lot happening that is not gem related, but politically related, political strife to say the least, in Myanmar today. And so the U.S. has put sanctions on pretty much, it's not just rubies, it's pretty much anything and everything that comes out of that country. So it affects the gem world tremendously. Now, this is an expensive stone to begin with, because it's always the best in ruby. I am about to show you a stone that's been in our collection for over 3 decades. It is a round. So even when we have 1 carat stones before, I want you to know why this one is different and why it's special. Although, I think instead of me telling you, I can just show you, and I think you're going to see it. Because that, somebody probably just said, oh my goodness, she's got a red diamond. Finally, she's got a red diamond. Nope, it's a ruby. But it does give you the look of a red diamond, because it's clean and it's glowing and it's bright. All things that rubies don't traditionally do. 112-0754 is your item number. What can be said that this doesn't illustrate right now on a television screen? What could I say that just tells you any more than what you're seeing right there? a brilliant glow, a bright, bright, bright liveliness to this 108 round. Then, you know we love it, we added yellow diamonds, and listen, it didn't make sense to put in the lighter yellows with it because there's such a vibrance to the stone, so we opted for those really bright, intense, saturated, but still natural yellows. There's a 36-point yellow diamond weight, there's a 46-point white diamond weight. So together, and wait to see it on, because right now we're seeing all that negative space and we're looking through it and we're seeing the back of the band. Even prettier on. These figure eights look like they're woven on top of your hand. Then you've got the white diamonds top and bottom. Here's what it looks like. Side to side diamonds. What a pretty way to anchor a big stone with a band instead of just a halo or solitaire setting. And yellow and white diamonds together, because I think a lot of people struggle sometimes with, how should I set my rubies? Should we go with the white gold or the yellow gold? Well, this gives you each. So I think you've got versatility there. It is a really nice price tag. Love this one. Don't even feel it needs to be adjusted too much. Sometimes our circumstances do. I've got a $59.99 price tag. It's a round, which I know you see it, but let's also touch on how rare that is to get a round. It's really rare to get a round ruby. We know that. It's not a stone that likes to be cut in that way, and it's also wasteful. So you don't take many pieces of rough that can yield to 1 carat and start saying, sure, let's waste some of it. Let's go all out. Let's leave some of it. What you can't do anything with it once it's cut from the crystal, the rough crystal. Once you have that round, if you even manage to have that corundum, work with you and cooperate and be cut to the round and still preserve its integrity, you've got a stone that was just wasting some precious Burma material. Nobody likes to do that. We're going to put this on the auction block, and I'm just going to see who's out there, because I love a ruby that is quality. I'm not interested in showing you even other Burmas. Burma is not your automatic key to getting this color, because there's still a lot that rubies fight with to get this kind of glow. This is really unusual saturation level. It's beautifully bright. That is so unusual to get, even if you're going to the top source in the world. If you're willing to forego all those purple and brown and orangey and pink stones, do it. But this is how we need to operate, because what keeps people from Burma is lack of access and then the price tags. Then when you actually find one, you go, whoa, that price tag is hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if that's not in your wheelhouse, then you have to live without it. We make it happen. Let's put it on the auction block and see who's out there, because I'm not starting at half at $3,000. I know these auctions have been rough today, so we're not starting at $25,000. I get why. Coming into this day, I knew it'd probably be an interesting Saturday. So here's what we've got, because there's just a lot happening on television today, and it's a beautiful springtime Saturday in May. So, it's one of those where a lot of people are out and about. You're here, and thank you for that, because you're privy to this opportunity that is not even $2,000 to start. And there's a large band presence here. There's a lot of diamonds and gold. So all of that should be taken into account as we look at the 108 ruby again and realize it's not even $2,000 to start, because that's not, and I presume that might happen. So instead of $2,000, and we're just going to do a $25 increment, it's an important stone, but with the yellows and the white diamonds and the band style, which I have had so many rubies over the years. How many do you see in a band style like this? That might be needed and really wanted by a lot of our collectors, and it's not going to be $2,000 or $19,000 or $18,000 or $17,000 or $1,600. We're going to ask for $1,500 to get this one going, and we're going to go from there. And what can I tell you? That is a stunning, stunning, best of the best Burma ruby. The glow on it is second to none. Try it out. It is fabulous. What can I tell you? This is what it's all about when it comes to the best of the rubies, and we're going to give it 60 seconds, and we may not get an open. That's okay too. But that is just, if you know what you're looking at for that kind of quality, rarity, it's just sparkling like it's a diamond when it's not. But that's an important version of ruby right there, and we are loving that it is here. But this is it, guys. This is it. So excited we have this for you. $1,500. Let me know. Okay, I hear phones. I hear phones. We're excited about that. Okay. Okay. We got 2 people verifying. Yes. Let's try it on again. Yeah, absolutely. It's all going on the hand again. That's really, you know what? I should leave it on the hand because with that much negative space in the band, it doesn't look right when you just see through it. I need you to see this on because where does a ring go? On the hand. Listen, if you have a white turntable at home, great, you know, but yeah, and when these are actually really, these are not easy to find. They're easy to find if you want the ones that go all the way around, but when they just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, those are not easy. So, you know, when you're setting it down or in a box, you're going to see through it. Did you have a question, Will? No? Anybody want to get this one started at $1,500? We've got it? Oh, hold on. We're verifying. Let's see if we've got it officially here. Wow. That's a lot to love there. That is a lot to love. Side-to-side diamonds. Don't the yellows just really stand out? The vibrance, the saturation of those yellows, really well done. We have 15. We got it. Well, this is kind of what's been happening today. It didn't matter if it was a turquoise. It didn't matter if it was a, what was it? What was the second auction? Tanzanite? That didn't even really happen, really. That got even crazier. So here we are, one bidder at 15. Let's give it a final 2 minutes and we'll sell it. Who is our lead bidder here? Our only bidder. This is it? This is really it. Wait, can I say this, Tony? Because we're just gonna, I think about, now this is really irrelevant to so many of you. I think if you are going, I'm newer to the world of TVON, I don't know, fine jewelry or new, you know, the really good stuff. I think back, so my career has been quite lengthy in this business, and I think back to the loose days, loose gems, in tweezers, Burma rubies, day after day after day. I would stand up on TV for, gosh, it was 4 days back then, 4 days of gems and 3 days of jewelry that I had on TV with you guys on a weekly basis. And the Burma, and this is obviously some time ago, this is long before TVON existed. And what Burmas would go for loose. A 1 carat Burma round back then, I'm talking 2004, 2005, 2006, all those years, all the way till 2010. That's my 04 to 2010 is when I sold more loose gems than I sold finished jewelry. I did both, but it was actually, those were the gem collecting heydays when people were collecting gems like crazy. And I wouldn't, back then, we're going back 20 years almost. Back then, I would never have a 108 round ruby. Forget about the quality. I didn't have this quality. This is private collection material. And this was here to think that when I was, you know, selling, like slinging the rocks back then, right? And back then, this was sitting in a TVON, before TVON existed, but the ownership family collection. This ruby was sitting in a collection back when I was selling rubies that were not looking this good and not this fine, and I was selling them for more loose without diamonds and gold, without yellow diamonds and white diamonds. This is a value. And I'm just speaking on my own personal experience. My own personal experience. And let me tell you, those rubies back in those days, they were selling. And I'm talking about $2,000, $3,000 a carat. Tony knows. Jess knows. She was with me. He was with me. We were all there doing that all the time. And that's the thing that just I marvel at today. And maybe that's all, you know, kind of my fault, you know, dropping these auctions as I do. But that's what's so remarkable here. $1,500. It's a finished piece. And this is a ruby better than any of those I was selling for $2,000 or $3,000 a carat way back when. And they were fabulous. They were Burma. But they didn't look like this. It wasn't that hand-selected, put aside under lock and key in a vault and keep it there for decades. It was gems that were traded to you guys in big parcels. So we're at 15. Wouldn't even be the per carat price. Not even close. Let's see if we have anybody else who wants to come in. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. We do have the open, right? We do? Okay. So if you want to be in, this is the last call, 2 minutes, and we sell it. Take a look. So all that said, finished piece of jewelry, I'm probably just going to put it back on so you can see it, because I think that's the way to see the collection of the 46 and the 30. Now remember, we break it down. 36 is the yellow diamond weight, 46 is the white diamond weight. So keep in mind that you're getting 82 points in diamonds in total. In that solid gold, in that two-tone, and really good colors together, right? The yellows, we struggle with this all the time. I said it earlier, you don't know yellow or white gold. Well, get them both. get them both. We got the yellow gold setting the yellow diamonds. We got the white gold setting the white gold on the sides here. Do we have anybody else? We're looking for 1525 or more. There's a little, hold on, I just saw there's a little, what was that? Oh, okay. Okay, who was it? Okay, so we've got 1:10 left. What you doing back there, Jason? We verifying on this one? Anybody else? 1 minute left, still got time. If you're dialing quickly, really quickly, this is the time. So $1,500 and looking for $1,525 or more. Power bids are welcome. Why not? It's an auction. You could scare away your competition that way if you got any, right? We're looking for that. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the competition to come on in. So here we are, 40 seconds. And again, beautiful piece. Round is so rare. Still getting that over 1 carat size, which is really unusual. And here we go to our final now. Last call, 30 seconds, last chance. Oh my goodness, what a piece. And this infinity figure 8 style, really hot in jewelry. You guys probably know that, classic as it is and meaningful as it is, but also getting that really special look to just, you know, dress it up a little bit, give it a little interest there. Maybe it's got some extra meaning to you if you're giving it as a gift. Ruby being a great stone to represent love, so that would be a beautiful gift for anybody you love. All right, coming up, we're about ready to wrap this up. Let's see if we've got 1525 or 1550 or anybody else wants to come on in. Let me know. This is the clock is out. Do you have 1525, 1550? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. Let's move. Got a lot to do here and only have 40 minutes. And there's still a yellow diamond to be seen. I guess it's not a good time to bring out the 2 carat ruby after what I just did. Yes. That ring is true to size, yeah. Great question. I don't think I touched on that. True to size, yeah. Thank you. All right, coming up, here's our round blue wing block D and very important, impressive diamonds around it, creating that halo. There is a yellow diamond still here, hanging out, getting ready for you. So we're looking forward to that. We have a quick wheel as well. So I just wanted to flash this because we had a 5 carat earlier. We also had a 1077, but I have not had a round yet in tanzanite. So 9346 is the stone to show. And it's going to be our white gold only. That has to stay because this is a custom made mounting. And it actually has these tremendous marquise cut diamonds all the way around it, slanted diagonal so that they can really create this beautiful halo that is more or less still creating that seamless kind of halo style that we would normally only see through round brilliance. But if you're going to dress up the diamonds and do a unique style like this, well, marquise is the way to go. You've got a carat 46 in VS diamonds here. It also is, I didn't count these yet, but I think it's a dozen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, it's 10. So it's 10 stones. So they're almost 15 pointers each. And they're surrounding your blue wing block D with this incredible red flash and fire. 862 is the center stone size. And I think we need a markdown. I know we need a markdown. And we've had now so far Asher cut tanzanite blue wing. That was a good one. I'm going to make this easy. It's a little bit larger here. We had the 1077. That was also an Asher, but this is in that rare category as well. So on an 8 carat 62, I just can't get over these diamonds. Do you know how important those diamonds are? And I know we like to just strictly talk about per carat on the tanzanite, but attention needs to be paid and respect needs to be given to those tremendous diamonds that you have, because that's just not a normal stone. It's a fancy cut and they're huge. They're not accent sizes. They're not just round brilliance like we get, you know, big parcels of. This is exquisite material. And they're all marquise and they're still VS. So all of that, and we got to mark it down. I'm just going to forget the auctions. We got to just move quickly, blow out some jewelry. It's got a $99.99 price tag, as you would fully expect. It's totally what you'd expect to see here. We're going to do so much better than that. And get ready because this is definitely not $99. Half off that price would still be $4,999. I'll be honest, that's where my 1077 was earlier. I did a $48.88 deal on a 1077 Asher. It's just telling me this is an 862. We got to go lower. Here's what it looks like on the hand, white gold only. So the only thing we need to know is what size would you like? What size? Where are you going to think about? Where are we wearing it? And whatever size you need, let us do that for you so it arrives ready to wear. But it's not even $49. Here's the kicker. It's not even $39.99 for an 862. But what's really, really, really important are those diamonds too. I know it's about this stone, and the tanzanite's lovely, and it is blue wing block D, and it is Portuguese cut, but those are really exquisite diamonds also, and it's not $39. Oh my goodness, let's just get ready. This one's going to be going in a hurry. It is not $39 or $38 or $37.99, even $37.77, which seems more than fair. It's not going to be. It is $3,699. That is our lowest price and our biggest markdown we will see on that tanzanite. And that means that that 8 karat 62, if we're ignoring those really big diamonds, that's only about $420 some a carat. But that would be ignoring what are really $800 diamonds that go all the way around it. I'm talking wholesale. I'm talking wholesale. I talk in terms of diamond wholesale. And we beat that. Well, in this case, they're free. So yeah, how do you beat free? You can't beat free 15-point diamonds, and that's what these are almost. They are 14.6 points a piece. If they're exact, the truth is probably one's a 14 and one's a 15 and one's a 13, but it doesn't matter. The dimension is the same, right? So if you ever wonder how we get to a carat weight where it doesn't break down exactly even, well, every diamond, you know, is a little bit different. 1 point is not going to make a visual difference, but the point is that they match in visually, but you know, you've got that carat weight that is exact. And we never do this like, there's so much estimation in carat weights out and about for jewelry. I'm always surprised that, you know, folks get away with that, where there's a lot of estimating and rounding up on carat weights. We're very specific. We just, you know, we are able, because, and that's a big part of it, is being your own manufacturer too. When you start with these stones individually and you create a piece from scratch as we do, we know the individual carat weight of each and every one of those diamonds, so it's very precise, right? When we put it together, we can therefore give you those exact carat weights because we know where each one of those marquees stood. So that is going to be $36.99. Let me know who's getting it, because I don't think that one's here long for this world, right? With those very big, that's the largest diamond individual weight I have, except for the pink diamonds, which actually were pretty similar. Those were 16 pointers. Around my Asher, I had two 16-point pinks. These are almost 15 points each on average. So $36.99. Looks like Spencer's taking a good look at that one. And that will be, when it's gone, it's gone. So don't make the mistake of waiting a little too long. Try it out, get it at home, let us get it sized for you, shipped to your doorstep, see what it's all about, and I think you're going to be very, very, very impressed with that ring. So coming up, thank you. And here we go, $36.99. Let me show you. Okay, I don't think I can show you the 2 karat ruby after what just happened on our auction. I do have a very large yellow diamond though that's brought down, because I have been telling you about this for a while. We've shown it to you. If you're looking for a 2.5 karat yellow, I just said 2.5, not 2. This is a big upgrade from even what we typically see at our largest is 2. I have a 2.5 karat even here. We might as well show it. It's item number 8730. It's a 2 karat 50. And we didn't stop there. We gave it big trillion cut white diamonds on the sides. That's 2, 54 points total there. So you've got 27 pointers on each side. We also have 65 points around that. So your trillion's going to lead point away. So what that does is kind of lead into the band. Then you've got the halo. Those are the round brilliants, filling that in. So that's 65 points just among, looks like 12 stones to me. So really good size round brilliants as well. And we have one magnificent value. It got marked down this morning. This morning. And I didn't think we'd be doing this because, well, 2.5 karat diamonds are going crazy. This is a 2.5 karat VS yellow, brilliant, all natural color, very exotic, very unusual, and it's a huge size. We have one 3 karater in stock. So I'd like to give you kind of, since I'm, you know, here all the time and looking at the inventory every day, for those of you that are saying, I'll wait for something larger, there's one larger stone. It's a 3 karat, and it's that, I showed it the other day because I keep talking about it. So we finally just brought it out, showed it to you. And it's a little bit of a funky cut. It's like a modified cut. It's kind of between an emerald cut and a cushion cut. So if you're into traditional cutting, this is the largest we have. 2.5 karat, it's also the only 2.5 karat we have. That is a very large upgrade to get, even compared to the 2 carats, which I know we get accustomed to seeing 2 carats around a certain level. This is so much larger. It is also why we added the really big impressive diamonds to it, not just a lot of smaller stones together, but really big important trillions, the bigger rounds. It is going to be exquisite pricing. $29,999 is where it started. It's been there for a while. We ended up bringing it down over the course of months gone by to $15,000. It was $14,999. That's half. it got one more reduction. It actually says on the bag, last final call, new low. That price, you know, I'm telling you the absolute truth because it's happened on the air. And a lot of you guys probably saw it. You saw it or you recorded it or it's on the wish list or the spreadsheet that you make at home of the wish list items. It got down to $12,999. True story, on the air, that was the lowest possible. We made an exception today. This was this morning before the live show started. We've had a lot of requests. People are hip to the world of yellow diamonds and you know what's happening out there. So we have seen the requests over and over in emails, social media, all kinds of requests, calls here during the live show. You know the values are so significant here. You're saying, give me the biggest one you got. And you still want traditional. The 3 carat is just not going to be for everybody. So this is that brilliant cut oval, 2.5 even. It's not a somewhat close. It's exactly 2.5. So it meets that threshold where it does that other big jump, where it really is like more of like an Olympic javelin leap is really what's happening of leaps when you get a diamond that goes from 2 to 2.25 to 2.5. It goes way up and over most of our budgets. This one is not. I have one. It's going to go. It's going to go. There's a discount coming your way that is significant. Beyond the $13,000 that's already happened, that should be the price. Oh, and by the way, it's 18 karat gold. I didn't mention that, but it's up there. So you have your 18 karat yellow, you have your 18 karat white, all framing this piece, and it's not $12,999, the largest without going to that 3 carat modified cushion. This is the way to shop it. Take a look at it. It's not $12,999. We have nobody on the phone lines yet. I think that's going to change in a hurry. We only have 30 minutes left in the show, and this one will have to go. It has to leave us. It has to go today. This is not a negotiable here. It's got to go. It is not $12,000. It's not $11,000, and this is what it looks like from the inside, finished all throughout. Then I'm going to show you on the hand, which is stunning. I'll tell you, I had somebody disappointed the other day. I remember, Will, when I took the phone from you after a show a few days ago because we had someone who was really disappointed. They were disappointed because they found out they missed out on a 2 carat that was really well priced. Well, if that's been you, you may want to consider going upgrade here because we're not getting big stones in. This is it. The price tags are just too big to bring to you and still provide you with the values you're accustomed to. So instead of $11,000, instead of $10,999, we're going even lower than that. There's only one, and that is, of course, well over a diamonds in total weight on the white diamonds. The 2.5, my goodness, you're getting over 3.5 carats in diamonds in total weight. There's only one, and it's not even $10,000 today. It's $99.99 to the very first caller who loves it. It is a must-have, and there is just, again, if you're now Rappaport sheets are under wraps, okay? You shouldn't have access to one of those unless you're in the business trading diamonds every day. But let me tell you something. What happens on those wrap sheets that we talk, not that kind of wrap sheet, but the Rappaport sheet. I shouldn't shorten that because that sounds like something different. But when you have a really, 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 really important diamond, and when they go up, and we know this is a natural color, so this is really unusual. And so to get that under 10,000 and get that 2.5 carat size is remarkable. And please scout them out, look around. I'm not saying wholesale, not everybody's gonna have access to wholesale unless you're in the business, but look at what a retail, because my goodness, what matters is where are you getting it? Where are your other options besides right here? And what would you have to pay to enjoy those options? Well, a lot more than wholesale, and retail on yellows is crazy money. So take advantage, and they're only getting worse by the day. The price tags are getting higher all the time. So really consider taking advantage of that at $99.99. We hope you do. It's a special piece, and we only have just that one. So coming up, we're on our way. We got a lot to do, but again, we've got, that one's gonna go. And I've got a quick wheel for you. It's just a trio, really. I really want you to concentrate on these 3 rings as close up as we can. I do have another blue zircon option if you missed the other one we had. I've got a blue zircon and a mandarin and a rare Windsor sapphire out of Tanzania. Let's see who's got our yellow diamond for $99.99. VS, oval brilliant, trillion cuts. Think about the total carat weight. Jason, you think you might be verifying on this one? As you transfer that call, let's see. And remember, 2.5 carats in the center. That's $369 total weight. Wow, $369. That's impressive. Let's get to our wheel because this one may be gone. Should we start with the Windsor? Yes. It's gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Let me know who got it. Wait, we saw one of these the other day that was similar and we all went crazy for it. That distinctive top and bottom pattern of the blues and the purples with the pinks and the reds. The other days was more like a polka dot almost. This is more like, I don't know, how do you describe this? It reminds me of a pattern we would see in fashion actually. Like, I mean, forgive me if you're not familiar with this, but like an ikat. You familiar with that pattern, ikat design? That's what it looks like to me. Almost like an ikat that is done in a sapphire ruby combination. This is called Windsor Sapphire. It's out of Tanzania. Just love the name of the mine, Windsor. Sounds like it should be like a fun theme park you go to or something, or a casino would be even better, right? The Windsor Casino, that would be, yeah. It's better than the Loser, you know what I mean? It's just, I would rather Windsor. But here we are with our beautiful two tones, so it's kind of like, and again, what's normally happening with these stones is there's just a split. You get two colors and they're really defined half and half. This is different. This is really different. This is that, you see it, top and bottom, really good. Okay, so how about this? 244 is the item number, but I'm just actually gonna bring you a couple more items because the truth is we're blowing out 3 rings, not 1. It's a lot more fun to just take 3. So there's our blue zircon, I told you about that one, and then this is the mandarin, wow. So it's gonna be a choice of, and why are they together? Yeah, you're right. They probably should all be separated and presented on their own. I'm going to help you with all those carat weights and all of that. But this is very, very important. So is this, the blue, Cambodian blue out of Cambodia, you know, that's mined out. We talked about this earlier. That's a 452. It's got 86 points in diamonds. Here's the big mandarin. That's a big mandarin, pear shade. That's going to be a 523 with 55 points in diamonds. That's nice. Which one do you like? One of a kinds throughout. The yellow diamond just went. Congrats on that one. We're going to find out who. Jess, do you already know who got it? Oh, she's still on the line. We're going to find out momentarily. Big thank you. How about this? One of a kinds. Big mandarins don't stick around, you guys. Especially when they get dropped in their price like this one. I have no gold restrictions except the Windsor. The Windsor's going to stay in the white gold here. Everything else can be changed. This is a 5 carat. I'm actually going to put this the other way because I think it's going to be a better perspective on the clarity of that stone. It's a high clarity stone. Usually when a mandarin undergoes a series of discounts, maybe it's just not the cleanest of the bunch. This one is really, really good. That's a very clean 523. So that's a very important stone. And then you get the diamond halo around it. That's 55 points. And then again, the Windsor Sapphire has the double halo around it. That's a 104 Windsor, unheated, by the way. All of these sapphire ruby combinations, they're unheated. So you get that 104, you get the double halo around that. That's the one that's got to stay in the white. And then this is the 452 blue zircon in a cushiony oval. It's an ovally cushion. It's kind of right there along that kind of hybrid. And it's also 86 points in diamonds. Let me know which one you like. I was going to do, and this was all slated to be $2,499. That's not where they're going. That is not where they're going. Okay, Jess, who can I thank? Oh my goodness. Incredible. Does she have a yellow diamond yet? Okay, but probably not one that big. Congratulations and thank you. All right, so how about this? 24? No. 2000? No. 1999? We have like 23 minutes. We got to move some jewelry. How about this? 19, 18, 17. What should we do? I know everybody's like, go lower, go lower, go lower. Yes, we'll do that. Go low, low. Go low, low. That's what you're supposed to do. Go low, low. On the price tags, move them out. One of a kinds. Let's do this. They're not even $16.99. I think that's maybe the coolest Windsor yet. That Windsor, I can't stop looking at it. And there's a really good zircon and a really good mandarin on the sides, and I cannot stop looking at that Windsor Sapphire. And remember, it's the one that's got purples, blues, and more red. So it's really like the rare ruby sapphire combo. It's not just like, you know, the other ones that are yellow and blue. Well, those are both sapphires. Blue zircon's already gone. You're going lower, so we're not even making them $16.99. Blue zircon's already reserved and spoken for. That's how they're going to go. They're not $16.99. Watch this. We'll make them $1,599. And here's the zircon on the hand for you, Jess. It's item number 266. That is one where you can change the gold, and here it is. Take a look at that. It's a great zircon. I kind of knew that would happen because we had a lot of people miss out on the blue zircon that we had earlier in the show. So there's the 452. 452, 86 points. Love that. It's almost like they're knotted. It's like the split shank there is almost like bringing together with more diamonds and a little knot formation there. And then, of course, continuing those diamonds around the zircon. Congrats on that one. That is sold. Now, let's look at what's left here. The Windsor Sapphire, which, again, ruby and sapphire combo, really. And I'm going to move this one over to the other side so we can make way for graphics because we might as well bring those up. Let's do the Windsor Sapphire next. It's item number 244. And that would be right here. Just gives you all these stones. By the way, it's only one mine that's ever done this. Only one mine in the world has ever produced that kind of blend. And like I said, they're usually split and they're usually both sapphires. So we see it a lot of the purple and the blue combinations, or the yellow and the green, or the yellow and the blue. Well, this is where with the red base you have, that's indicative of ruby. And then you get the purple sapphire. It's all the same. It's all corundum, but that's a very distinctive backdrop to get. Now that's a 104 emerald cut unheated. They all are unheated. The scientists, the gemologists, all the people of the world, the experts, the crazy good minds that are out there don't even know how this was actually produced in this one place, but it is, and we'll take it, and it's cool, and it's rare, and it's collectible, and it's all the things that we love that you shouldn't be paying $15.99. It should be more. So that's the 104 with the 56 points in diamonds from Windsor. That great mine in Tanzania, which is, look at that, the emerald cutting really allows that to glow. And then I'm going to bring up the information on the mandarin so you can at least see it visually and get a sense of the size. 5481 is the item number on the mandarin. That can't be here. It's a 523 mandarin garnet pear shape with a traditional halo. The 523 has 55 points in diamonds around it. Whichever one you want, $15.99, both one of a kinds. And we'll even change the gold color on the mandarin if you so desire. So there you have it. Those are some good values right there. $15.99, don't want to leave them here. We can always just go right up close on one of them if you'd like, because honestly, they're just so deserving of, you know, that full-on look. I'll do that right now. Let's just go into that Windsor, then we'll just, you know, bring it up to eye level so you can really see that pattern that Mother Nature got creative. This was when she was feeling extremely, you know, I think really just extra inspired and creative, right? I look at it that way. It's like painting a picture with different gems, and this is what it does, and that very distinctive pattern. It's a really, really cool look, and it kind of segments it triple here with the blue purple, then the red, then the blue purple again. So it's just an interesting way, and like those blues and purples, really, you know, kudos to the lapidary. The cutter did a great job also of making sure that it is highlighted in that way. So it kind of picks up the glow, but you see that side to side kind of purple goes really side to side, top and bottom, and then those bright red pinks in the middle. So $15.99. Okay. And then we'll take a close-up look at the mandarin. Why not? And then we'll get to our, gosh, we have literally, have you ever seen my area up here so tidy and clean? There's nothing else to show you except for 2 more items. So timing will be good unless you have any requests. So again, happy to bring those out. Let's take a close-up look at 5481, which is the mandarin garnet. Here it is, 523 and 55 points in diamonds. That is only $15.99 as well. And when you think about where that per carat comes down to, this is too rare of a garnet to be down to that kind of price tag. So huge value, $15.99. Let's keep moving. We've got about 19 minutes. I hope if you have any requests or anything you'd want to see again, maybe if you're still thinking about something from previously in the last 2 hours and 40, let me know so we can bring it out. Just at least give you another look, right? Make the decision after you see it one more time. That's important. Did anybody ever get our Asher cut blue wing, that 5 carat 12 that was so pretty? I know what we need to show you again. There's a yellow diamond band. This was one of the first of the day. It's a yellow and white diamond band, bezel set yellows, white diamonds top and bottom. What do you think of that? Pretty cool? So that's going to be item number 9903. It brought us a carat 29 total weight. Yes. Rebecca, hi. Wait. Refresh my memory. Was she the one that was looking for a princess cut? Yep. I feel like she was, right? Okay. She's looking for the which we don't have, by the way. So because Rebecca, I wanted to let you know, I checked today, we do not have a princess cut blue wing. We just don't. We just don't. We had one, I think, maybe 6 months ago, and that was it. So yes, that would be my suggestion, is since there is a strong similarity, I would really think about an Asher. I would. So since I did double check this morning, no princess cuts at all. So yeah, I didn't think there were. I just remember that one we had. I know that one memorable stone. But let us know if you'd like to. Let me just show you what an Asher cut looks like as well, so you get an idea. Because remember, we saw this earlier. What did I have earlier that was a big princess cut? We had the fire opal early in the show, right? This is just an example here. I know this was on earlier. It's the 512. So let me get you that number. But this is an Asher. So Asher is different than emerald cut in that it's square, but it's got the closest look you're going to get, just because I want to make sure you understand. There's been one princess cut. Remember, there's no hope of getting another one either, because what we have is what we have. This is a private collection. There's no, oh, maybe there'll be one in 6 months. No, that's not how the blue wing works. We have what we have. We've had it for 4 years, and we've just seen it leave us. So this is the 512 Asher. If you like the idea of a princess, we do have a 10 karat 77 Asher here as well. This was $19.99. And it's the 512 with the karat 06 in the diamonds, but I think it's gone, but I'm not sure. So again, check with your operator always, but I just want you to see what an Asher looks like. I also had an Asher cut that was 1077 with pink diamonds, which is bigger, in a 3-stone style. And so, you can grab that as well if you'd like. We'll probably flash that before we go. But I want to get back to the, and I'll try this on, and then we'll get back to the yellow diamond ring that's coming up from earlier, because I think that one's still here. And the band will be $99.03 right after this. But this was here. It was a little auction gone awry, and so it ended up not being an auction, and there you have it. So I think it's gone, but let's take a look. I wanted to help Rebecca understand where we are on the princess cuts, and it's a no-go. On the princess cuts, unfortunately, I was really hoping maybe there was one hidden away I hadn't seen, but nope, it's it. So here we are, 65 points in the round yellows, and then you've got another 64 points in the white diamonds. So 129 total weight in the whiter band, details like bezels and great undergallery, and that is all of $999. There's the inside, finished all the way throughout, yet little cutout detailing as well. And that's only $999 if you like it. So that's a big value. Love having that one for you. That's a really special piece. That just, for big yellow diamonds, we talked about this earlier. Bigger stones individually, not inexpensive. The fact they're round brilliance, not inexpensive. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 stones. Not inexpensive to get 65 points among those 14 stones, and that does mean almost 5 points apiece on the yellows themselves. Let us know on that Mandarin, let us know on that Windsor why those are here, not sure, but they're 2 that need to go. And then we've got a big value on a yellow diamond to kind of conclude our show if you just want to go one single stone. So I want to remind you this band is here, but also show you another option if you want to go, nope, give me the big carat weight in the center. We've got a 1 carat for you here in a double halo. Still going to have the 2-tone effect you see here in this band. Let's show it to you. And how nice. This is giving us a little bit of a different look too, in that you get that brighter, vibrant outer halo. So the difference is the center stone is a traditional yellow that's bright on its own, and then we go more to a neon level on the outside, fill it in with white diamonds, and poof, you've got a look. It's item number 746. The band is here, $999. Let me just try on that band real quick. For anybody who missed it earlier, this is what the band looks like on the hand. The band on the hand, and it needs a home. That's what it needs. That's a lot of ring for under $1,000. And it's a lot of ring at under $1,000 if it were plain gold. But to be set up in diamonds as that is, outstanding. All right, Will, who's shopping over there? Okay. This is going to be a new one here today. It's item number 746. Let's bring out a 1 carat VS cushion cut square. 45 points in the yellows. And also 55 points in the white diamonds. Once again, we're going to do some addition here so you know exactly what you're getting, because that is also going to be 1 carat total weight here in the side diamonds. 2 carats exactly in the total overall carat weight. And now yellow and white diamonds need to go. So here's how we do it. Great value coming up for the end of the show. $79.99. We've been telling this story. The 2.5 carat is gone. For anybody who said, I would like to get in on this big yellow diamond action. And maybe if I'm listening to Lolo correctly, I don't want to wait because then they're getting more money. And then who wants to spend more for the same thing? Who wants to spend more? Here's the other way I look at it. I'm with you. I don't want to spend more for the same thing. But I look at it this way. The sooner I get my purchase, the sooner I get my jewelry, the sooner I'm wearing it and enjoying it and loving it. And this is one of the great joys for us jewelry lovers in life, is wearing our jewelry. It's amazing how, again, this is an important collectible, but it's also just can transform when you have the right jewelry and you've got a great piece that really can make you feel like you just run the world. These are the pieces that do that. And when you know in your heart of hearts that you got a deal on it as well, there are some people who believe that they, feel better if they're spending more, a lot more. Now, okay, but that's great if you have that luxury where money is no object. If you are, like I think so many of us, where we're just really want to get the value, this is what it is about. And to get 2 carats in diamonds, to get a stone that is rapidly rising in price, that is something I can tell you right now, we can't have and bring you going forward at the values we have. We still have enough popularity at this stone that we'll probably still bring it, but expect those prices to kind of rise with the tide. They have to. It's just not a smart business practice to start losing tens of thousands of dollars on every piece of jewelry we sell. Doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. This is how you get it. This is how you get a 1 carat stone, $79.99. I'll help you out. We had about 10 minutes left in the show. Any requests you have for the end, why not? Give them to us. We'll see if we can bring something out for you. If there's something you want to see from the previous nearly 3 hours, let us know. We'll bring it out. But this has got to go. It's not going to be $79.99, $69.99. Think about this. Why you want to get it today? Because yes, you don't want to spend more 2 months from now, a week from now, a year from now. But beyond that, you start wearing this ring. It arrives at your doorstep in days. It's in your size. You put it, you open the box, you put it on your hand, and you're wearing a yellow diamond ring with 2 carats total weight. All the yellows are natural. The white diamonds are VS. Here's the thing. You're wearing it. You are feeling like that powerful confidence that really good diamonds can give you. It sounds maybe a little superficial, but it's a fact. And everyone at home who knows jewelry is probably nodding in agreement, going, mm-hmm, preach it. It's true. And here's what we're going to do instead of $69.99. I find that as a shopper, a pro shopper nonetheless, I feel more powerful when I get a deal. When I know where to shop, I act when the time is right, and you get the deal. You get the savings because you're getting every bit the ring and the quality you demand and you want. But what you're also able to get is a price tag nobody can touch. Nobody else can do this, and I mean it because I'm out there in the biz, right? And when you're in the biz, you think I'm an insider. You think I'm getting a better deal than you guys get on TV because I'm up here showing you something on TV. Nope. You get the better values than what even the insiders and the professionals and those of us that make our livelihoods out of Mother Nature's best. This is a better deal you get off television today. Take a look, and it's not going to be $69, $59, $49. It's not even $39.99 for the entirety of this ring. It's not even $2,999. This is how we do it. End of the show is near. Got a few minutes left. We may have some requests here at the end. That typically happens, so come on in early. We'll make quick work of this, especially when it's less than $29 or $28 or $2,799. I'm going to try it on for you. This is what we live to do. And trust me, it is the place to be if you want exquisite quality and you want the value as well. Give it all to me. I want value. I want quality. I'm not compromising. I don't want to give up anything, but I need a tiny price. This is it. It's not 27. It's not 26. And the praise and the compliments and the feedback that we get that is so positive on our yellow diamonds is, I wish we were bigger to the point where we had like thousands and thousands of published reviews everywhere to look at, because the comments and the feedback that I know we hear who work here every day is incredible. And I think it really is 2 main themes to that complimentary feedback, and it's really tanzanites and yellow diamonds, more so than anything else. Tanzanites and yellow diamonds, where we excel. It's not even 26 or $25.99. Let's take a last look at it here up close. It's not even going to be $25.99 or even $2,500. We're going to make it $2,499 to the very first caller, and that should be gone. We only have about 8 minutes left in the broadcast, so it's time to shop whatever you're thinking about, because you know if you can't stop thinking about it, you got to have it. The Windsor Sapphire is still here. Want to make sure somebody gets that Windsor. The yellow diamond band with the round brilliance still here. Our big tanzanite, the 1007, is here. We have a pink diamond that was also here earlier, that bypass style with the pink diamonds, kind of that leafy, beautiful designer look. All right, we'll see who's got this one at $24.99, and then I got to get ready to show you something else, because this is going to be gone and we're still going to have some time left. So, or requests, whatever you want. Reminder, we're back tomorrow, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. So let's celebrate our Sunday together tomorrow. And oh, tomorrow will be 1 week till Mother's Day. So the countdown is on. Mom's Day is a-coming, the big celebration on the 14th of May. So my goodness, we're going to do some great shopping this coming week for the moms. I hope the moms will treat themselves this week. That's my hope always. Moms, you need to treat yourselves. So if you want that, try it. This would be a great gift to honor Mom. You, the moms out there, please get it for yourself. $24.99, you'll love it. You will really, really cherish this ring. So how about we move on? I've got one more thing to show you. I've got a really good sapphire, but I also have a pink diamond band. Speaking of Mom, I gifted this to my mom on Mother's Day. I'm trying to think what year it was. Was it last year? Was it 2 years? No, it was definitely more than that. It was two or 3 years ago. And she wears it every single day. So let's show you a ring that has not been here since. And it's item number 207. Who is getting our 1 carat? Remember, it's 2 carats total weight when you put it all together. But that 1 carat VS cushion cut is amazing. Amazing. Anybody taking it? So we've got Sean and Jason and who's our third caller? Okay, Edward. You guys, anybody taking the yellow diamond? Oh, which one? The yellow diamond band? Okay. Jason, are you on this one or something else? Okay. This is here. Edward's thinking about it, though. Any other requests before we go? We're all good? Okay. Let's go to the pink diamond and white diamond band. It's 4 rows. 4 rows. This would be one way to do pink diamonds without getting 1 center stone. But it's going to give you more carat weight than you usually get in 1 center stone. So how about 207? It's the 57 points in the 2 rows of the natural pinks and then 54 points in the white diamonds. So yep, we're once again a carat plus a carat 11 is your total weight here in all of the diamonds all together. Now it kind of looks like you stacked a bunch of rings together. You don't have to. All one, slip it on, easy to wear, stackable. It's a large ring, so I'm not saying this is going to be the first thing that you think of when you think stack ring, because it's a standalone piece. There are 4 rows in diamonds, so it's pretty much meant to be that standalone, wear by itself and look fabulous kind of piece. However, if you would, and look at this, white, pink, white, so that's how it rolls here. 4 rows. The pink diamonds are a little bit higher setting. It's a shared prong setting style in the double row in the middle. I think that really, first of all, it looks like it's one big row of pinks, which I think is really genius because big pink diamonds are real tough. So why not, if you got a little access, why not bring 2 rows and make it look like it's one thicker row of diamonds, right? That's what that accomplishes. And you can see how they're elevated. So they're really set together and it's a shared prong style. So it really keeps those diamonds sleek. Then the outside, giving it the contrast of having the borders of the white diamonds and the white gold. We only have, again, well, down to it here. We can't even make this again. And I'm going to tell you, as someone who's bought this now, I think it was 3 years ago, it actually, you know what, it could have been even more so because it was before, it was long before 2020. So it actually could have been more like 4 or 5 years ago. Either way, it doesn't matter. Except to make the point that I paid more than you're paying today, and I work here, which, again, that's not unusual. You guys get the values. But here's the thing. Pink diamonds have gone up. When I purchased this ring for a gift, the Argyle mine hadn't even shut down. It had not shut down yet. Nobody was even rumbling about that. There was no knowledge that was happening. So since, look what we've gone through with pink diamonds. We've gone through the knowledge the Argyle mine shutdown was imminent, then it happened, and now it's been 2 years since, 2+ years. So not getting any easier to get pink diamonds, especially when you've got a ring that requires putting a lot of them together, like this ring does. It's going to be a fabulous value, and I literally paid $2,000. That was so many years ago. That's why it's supposed to be $39.99 today. That makes total sense. And to be honest, doubling the price is not actually that much compared to what's really actually happening with pink diamonds right now. These are still natural. We don't offer stones that are, any of our colors of diamonds are not treated, except the black diamonds, which are rarely here, but they're all treated. The yellows, the pinks, the blues, the greens, the chameleons, the champagnes, we are running out of time. We have 2 minutes. Let me help you. You pay less than I did years ago. I'm going to make this $1,499 for the band. Take a look. Barring any requests, it's our last item of the day. Reminder to be with us for a big Sunday. Yes, Jess? Oh, the 862 round? And then the 1077's here. The 1077 is here. And this is $14.99. Amazing. Wow. For a carat 11 in diamonds, a carat 11, 4 rows, 2-tone gold as it is. That's going to have to stay that way, but you really wouldn't want it any other way. And a 90-second span. That's all we have left in the show. Until tomorrow, when we see you at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I hope you'll join me. It's a big Sunday. We are going to be getting a really fabulous countdown to Mom's Day. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. A. Thank you. Here we go, $14.99. Last call. We are busy, and we'll be here. Let me remind you that if we run out of time on TV and you go, oh, shucks, I didn't get what I wanted today, you can still call us. We don't go anywhere. We may not be here on television after the next 59 seconds, but we're still here in this studio taking your phone calls, helping you with orders, whatever you need, questions, requests for tomorrow. Anything. What can we do for you? That's what we're here for. So just dial in that number, jot it down so you know how to reach us. In about 43 seconds, we're off the air until tomorrow morning. We'll see you at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Looking forward to it. A big countdown to Mom's Day celebration kicks off tomorrow. Can't wait. Hopefully, we'll see all of our fabulous TVON family here, ready to go, and ready to be with us, hang out, shop, and maybe just take a look at some really cool new pieces because we got a lot coming. You know how we do on Sundays. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes, let me know who's got the pink and the white diamond band. True to size, true to size. Yes, yes, yes. And comfy too. Mom loves it. I've got a true life testimony on this one. Loves it, wears it every day. So you will too. Thanks everybody for being with me today. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your Saturday. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. See you then.